And how do we do, my fellow squishies? Yes, I know we did this just a few hours ago, actually, but I figured I had the time and was going to be playing games anyways, so why not have a little fun with y'all as well? Glad I'm heard. And yes, Thanksgiving would be an amazing holiday. I imagine a lot of you would enjoy receiving tanks. I'm not sure a lot of you would like paying for them, but that's a different problem entirely. And then there's also the maintenance problem. Most modern tanks on your planet right now not only consume copious quantities of fuel, but have a list of consumables that is longer than, like, most of your houses. Yeah. So there's that. And all the same, for those USAians joining us on this day, happy Thanksgiving and all that. Apparently it's something of a large holiday there, so go eat your turkey or your ham or whatever it is that you decide to eat today. Hopefully it's a good thing, whatever it is. The tank tax. No tanks. Like, seriously. I mean, look up the hourly run cost of the average M1A1 tank, and you're just like, wow. That thing is that small and consumes that much that fast. Well, today's game is actually going to be 76 Ironfire Fallout. There are amusingly turkeys in the game, so I figure it's somewhat relatable. And also, Fallout 76 is going through a somewhat notable expansion on the 2nd, I believe? Soonish. So I guess I should finish up some various chores that I may or may not care about in the end. And, because the season's going to reset sometime soon, and the map is actually going to expand, amusingly enough. Yes, this absolutely horrible game when it came out is continuing to get expansions and continuing to get new stories and continuing to get all kinds of new things. I wish they'd done a better job on the launch, but what can you do now? And apparently both the Yanks and the Canuckistanians do Thanksgiving, although maybe Canada's on a different date. I don't know. They have a Thanksgiving thing anyways. But, yeah. Alright, but anyone who's going to show up has probably shown up by now. So let's go ahead and do the thing. Oh, that actually worked. Didn't expect that to work. That's funny. Alright. What goodies are they giving away today? I always find it easier to go at it from this direction. Maybe it's easier. Lunchbox, that's fine. Shirt and slacks. Is this a callback to the ghoul from the Fallout TV series before he turned ghouly? I don't know. Theirs is in October? Well, there we go. That answers that question. Seems as though Thanksgiving was rather late in the USAian area this year, because considering the November month is damn near over. And apparently I have been sleeping on a weapon in this game, which is somewhat unusual for me, since I frequently run around with completely useless weapons just to see how funny they are. But I'll show you here in just a second, because I figured out an absolutely ridiculous special loadout for the Gauss minigun, which does not actually resemble a minigun as most of you might know it, but it still basically does the job. Are the frogs around? I'm guessing the frogs are around, given that my turrets are shooting at something. Whatever they're shooting at is getting closer to me, and the game still hasn't loaded. Oh, jeez. Would you guys decide where you're shooting, please? You're starting to make me a lot nervous. There we go. Okay. Nice, stupid frog. Toad, frog, whatever you are. Oh! I don't normally have ants here. That's new and different. Okay, is everything dead now? Maybe I should have left the toads alive and they'd eaten the ants. Might have been easier. Alright, fine. Why are toads carrying around bags of cement and bags of fertilizer? Weird. Okay, so pay attention to the numbers in the lower right-hand corner of your screen right now. Those numbers are actually relevant to why I've been sleeping on the Gauss minigun and why I was shocked to discover this particular build. How long until Shipyard acquires Bethesda? I wish. And how are they carrying it, and why are they carrying it? So many questions. And you'll note some of those numbers went away, and we'll explain why in just a second. Okay. So many questions. So many questions. So, this thing is the Gauss minigun. Like I said, it doesn't really resemble a minigun as most of you might think of a minigun. Let me hop out of my tin can real quick. I guess it is kind of Thanksgiving here, too, because I'm walking around in a bipedal tank construct. So, I mean, whatever. And appropriately festooned with the appropriate colors and all. Let's go ahead and gather you up. Which one's weapons? That's armor. Alright. Let's see. Wrong button. Still wrong button. Right button. There we go. The Furious Poker Tesla Dynamo Gauss Minigun. That's a lot of words. I'm guessing the rotary section is kind of like inside of the big old drum here, and then it's got the one main barrel coming out. I have no idea. I have no idea why you would make a Gauss minigun to begin with. It doesn't really... I mean, I guess the barrels would need to cool down, but then you have the ancillary barrel that also needs to cool down somehow. I don't know. But anyways, this onslaught thing is really one of the big things that stands out. And so the bullets explode for 15% weapon damage is a standard feature of Gauss weapons in Fallout 76 for some reason. I have no idea why an electrically propelled metal slug would explode just for the giggles of it. Maybe it's being thrown literally that fast that it simply shards into bitty bits when it hits the target. No idea. Also, more damage while or damage resistance while you're aiming, and more damage while you're aiming, which I wasn't while I was in that brief little fight back there, which was my mistake. But the onslaught stacks are basically, it's every... hold on, we can actually look it up real quick, because the stacks are still in play. Where is it? Effects. Gunslinger, low wonder, energy tank. What the hell's onslaught? Maybe it's Bulletstorm? Yeah, it must be Bulletstorm. So basically, I get more damage the more I shoot. Which, given that I'm running a minigun, well, I'm going to shoot a lot. And since I'm running a minigun with a magazine measured in the... It has a magazine in the 600 bullet category, and since reloading resets the onslaught stacks, I get a lot of damage really, really fast once I start shooting. It does look a little like a Flammenwerfer. Although there is actually a Flammenwerfer. Hold on. I have multiple Flammenwerfers because Flammenwerfers are fun. Where are they? Where's a good one? So here's the, what's it called? Slow-burning pyrolyzer, I think, maybe? That shoots fireballs, which is different. It's not really a flamethrower per se. It's like a flamey ball launcher? Sure, let's call it that. And then somewhere, here's the pyrolyzer. Here's an actual flamethrower. This is like a no-joke, legitimate shoots a stream of fire and lights things on fire flamethrower. Yeah. But then, okay, so the weapon is just part of the equation, and the onslaught thing comes with the weapon initially. And I didn't really think much of it when I got it, because it didn't actually seem that useful when I got it. But that's what brings us to our special build here. And it's a very special build. Alright, so weapons weigh 50% less, because big gun. Weapon ammo weighs 90% less, which is good, because we carry a fuck ton of ammo. Tightly wound allows it to spin up faster. I think its spin up time is only 1 second, though, so now it's down under half a second, whatever. And then here it starts getting kind of crazy. Bulletstorm. This is, I think, the onslaught thing. I think. Maybe. They could be different things, but either way, I still get more damage the more I shoot. And then my Bulletstorm stack is doubled. And then I can carry more things based on strength. On top of that, I now ignore 40% of damage. That's fine. Don't really care about that. Bullet shield is nice. You get a 20% deflect chance for every 6 seconds when firing a heavy gun, because after all, the minigun is heavy. But the other big thing that I discovered is adrenaline. I get 10% damage per kill while on a kill streak. So more damage on more damage on more damage. And here's the onslaught stack thingy. So I get additional weak spot damage per onslaught stack. And then I have... Oh, right, onslaught is the other number. That's right, okay. So gain onslaught stacks over time and spend them on attacks. Plus 10 maximum stacks, plus 3 maximum stacks, plus whatever hell maximum stacks. So I was wrong. That 22 number down in the lower right-hand corner, that's the onslaught things. And I trigger those basically by shooting the gun. And then the 3 can go up to 10, and I accumulate those by shooting the gun. So eventually, all this sums up to having a minigun... Oh, more frogs. Seriously, they respawned that fast? Wow. Alright. Let's go pick up the bitty bits, I guess. Oh, right. I'm outside of my suit. Whoops. Mistakes were almost made. Note to self, pay attention to where you are. I am outside of my suit, and that was probably a lethal fall, except I was in my base. So, no big deal. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, that stack of 22 depletes as you shoot, but the stack of 3 increases as you shoot, and then as you kill, you get new stacks, and then you have a minigun that's putting down 300 damage per shot. And it's a minigun, so it shoots fast. It's kind of absurd, and I have no idea how I totally missed out on this, but it does so much damage so fast. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up pieces while we're here, because I have enough, what do they call it, accumulators or whatever, sitting around. I still don't know why the candlestick maker produces nuclear waste. I'm afraid to ask at this point. It doesn't seem like a thing that it should do. And yes, that is, in fact, a plushie stack that has like a rebar in the middle that's holding it all up. It's called a plushie display. I have no idea why you would stab the plushies, but apparently you do. And somewhere around here is a robotic cat. And yes, you heard that right. It's robotic, and I have... There he is. Robotic cat. I don't know what it's doing in that cabinet, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and reset this. Nuclear candles? Yes, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, do I have any food that's going bad that I can eat right now? Let's see, we got company tea going bad. That's annoying. Rad toad omelet. Because, like I said, we tend to collect rad toads around this base. Not normally ants, though. That was different. And that weird grinding noise you hear is actually the cat purring. There it was. Yeah, that noise. Alright. Well, so I know a number of Fumies, Javier, in line who collect uranium glass, which is very much a real thing, and the uranium in the glass is at low enough quantities that it's not that big of a deal, but it glows like fluorescent green under a UV light, which is kind of cool. I have way too many carrots. Why do I have so many carrots? Outstanding question. Outstanding in the rain. I can make Rager grain flour with concrete. That seems healthy. What? Alright, I clearly need to get some more water at some point to finish up cooking some soup. I guess we have water downstairs, don't we? Do not jump all the way down. That would be unhealthy for us yet again. Nope. just spam. Oh, your aunt collects that stuff? That's pretty cool, Ethan Cage. It's kind of amazing how inexpensive and expensive it can be. Because I'm told you can find some of it at like thrift markets or whatever the hell, who have no idea what uranium glass even is. So people just show up there periodically with little UV flashlights and go hunting and pick up a piece for like $1. And then eventually someone figures out that a piece is worth like $500 or something because it was like a one-off run that only lasted 10 units or something ridiculous like that. Oh, Fiestaware is another popular collector's item. That's true, yeah. It's funny how things that Humies at the time thought were just perfectly normal little pieces of whatever turn out to be things that people really, really want in the future. And you never know what it's going to be either. It'd be so much easier if you did. I have so much soup materials by the Great Maker. And I still need more water. We're probably not going to get more water. If I really, really wanted to... Oh, right. If I really, really wanted to, I could go canning soup. I don't really want to because canning soup is kind of dumb. You have to make clean cans, which take way too many materials. Like, it's a freaking aluminum can, tin can, whatever you want to call it. I get the aluminum, fine. I get the antiseptic, a little. Why do I need copper and steel, and why do I need that much of it? It's silly. And then once you have cans, you can go back, if I didn't exit out of the fucking window, and make all kinds of canned everything. And basically all it does is it stops the everything from decaying. Basically all foods in Fallout 76, and I think all Fallout games, I think technically, go bad eventually. If you can it, it never goes bad anymore. So, yeah. But still, it takes a lot of random metal, and I don't really know why you would do that when you have a perfectly good freezer right here. The Nuka-Cola freezer. Things never go bad in it. Now, it can only hold 50 things inside of it, so, you know. You're slightly limited, but see, yeah, canned fish chowder. It's just fish chowder, but it's canned! Oh, and the little cooling tower right here. Oh. Oh, why you no work? There we go! Oh. Okay, I guess we turned it off. Bluey! That's all it does. It doesn't seem to actually do anything beyond that. But I thought it was funny. And then, of course, I do have a thing that just simply produces soup by itself, which is kind of funny. And yes, this is a Deathclaw being roasted. It produces all kinds of random meats. And then the little shawarma, opossum shawarma thing here produces all kinds of other meat. You don't want to ask about the iguana on a stick. You really, really don't want to ask about the iguana on a stick. Nothing good can come of that. And then apparently the toxic goo thing is useful if you go and ghoul out or whatever the hell. Oh yeah, swamp tofu. I'm not really sure why it's tofu. It looks kind of like a very shriveled up melon. I don't ask where that comes from either. Okay, so I guess I should figure out what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. Oh, we're doing mutated events this weekend? Lovely. Scrap pre-war money, that's easy enough to find. Fucking fish. Junk to produce ceramic. Kill a Brahmin. I really gotta kill cows? Really? I don't know. What are weekly? Catching more fish! Collecting soap. Ooh, I know where a lot of soap is. Know where board games are. Cripple a super mutant's head. Drink Nuka-Cola. I should have done that instead of the company tea, apparently. Mole rats. Yao Guai. Adhesive. Fuck. Fishing. Nobody likes fishing. Kill a super mutant with a rifle. Just 15 of them. I guess I can figure that out eventually. Well, I don't need to finish all those. So actually, we're going to re-roll that one because I don't have a good rifle build out right now. Kill a creature with a hammer. Well, we can do that. I actually have a pretty good hammer build that I probably need to check after the last special rejigger. Alright. Well, so, given some of the explanations, Space Merc Goth Jesus, apparently iguanas may or may not have survived the nuclear apocalypse. So, iguana in any form is, questionable. We have hammers, we have creatures. What bliss! Alright, that is not a mutated event, so I don't care about that one. Let's go ahead and pop back into our tin can. Because yes, I am a power armor player. You give me a fucking powered exosuit that provides armor and doesn't... I mean, it helps my big guns, because I actually have... I think I have it set up that... One gun army, is that it? No. Is it a legendary? Yeah, nope. Ammo factory. Also, electric absorption is nice because it restores your power armor's fusion core and health, which is handy. Sprinting is faster. I thought I had something that provides stability or something. There it is, stabilized, yes. Big guns gain 30% accuracy, double in our power armor. There we go. Tavarsky Vodka. Interesting name. Alright. We were going to go looking for soap. That's a good one to do, yeah. While we wait for another mutated event to pop up. Alright. So, soap. I will show you my soap location, because why not? Everybody knows about it. Everybody uses it, so it doesn't really matter. So, I'm not sure, I don't know about Hacksmith, Internet Gravedigger, but I do know about a guy, I think in Canada, who was trying to make a bear-proof suit that basically ended up being functionally power armor when you get right down to it. He apparently survived a bear attack at some point in his life and decided, fuck that shit, and decided to build a bear-proof suit of armor, and yeah, the outcome looks a lot like an elemental suit or a power armor suit or something in that family. There you go. Also, power suits can have jetpacks. I think you can have jetpacks as a normal squishy too, so that's not really a big deal, but I like jetpacks. Looking for soap. Good, clean fun. Well, you say that, but my soap guy is kind of, dead. And out of soap. There's normally like 20 soap here. So I guess somebody else had to pick up some soap today too. Darn. Alright. Yeah, he's had better days. Normally there's like 20 soap buried in this weird bathtub right here. I have no idea what the skeleton was doing with 20 soap. It feels very strange, but while we're here, I guess we can go ahead and zap those two poor Brahmin, because little idiots, I guess. Yes, you'll have to get your hands dirty getting soap. Yes. If all else fails, I can just spin up a private server since I'm a first player and just do it that way. But since we're waiting around for an event, we might as well wait around for the event in a game where I can actually complete an event. Because trying to do events by yourself is not fun. Here, cow. Here, cow. There you are. Let's try to make this quick for the cow, shall we? There we go. That one blew up. You get lucky today, dude. You get to survive. Alright, well that was our two Brahmin. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, I hear you. Board games are easy. We actually went right past the board game spot. Let's go hit there real quick. Go ahead and drop it. Well, I don't know if you can drop it in chat, Internet Gravedigger. Every time someone tries to drop a link into chat, something breaks, so good luck. There is no cow level. There never was, there never will be. Absolutely accurate. And I have totally not died on it multiple times. Absolutely not. You think it's a level with cows that doesn't exist. How hard can it be? And then you get there and, well, yep. There's an elite bear? I didn't know about the elite bear. That's exciting. There we go. Games. Yay, games. I forget which ones are the best ones to take. I think Rad Poker... Some of them scrap for better things than others. I always forget which is which, though. There we go. Yes, I just stole all your games. Cry about it.
If you need a bed for the night, I'm sure Orlando could find a place for you.
I'm good, thank you. Appreciate the offer, though. Alright, pre-war money. I know a good spot for that, too, assuming it hasn't already been cleaned out. It is entirely for crafting. You run around building weapons for newbies. I keep trying to give newbies things, and they keep, like, fast traveling or whatever the hell before they notice that I dropped something. And it's like, okay, guys, whatever. I tried to help. We'll pick up some wood while we're here. Would you pick up some wood for me, please? Yes, Diablo 2. For those not in on the joke, there is in fact a cow level in Diablo 2. It's absolutely fucking horrible to play at low levels, hysterical at higher levels. Don't roll into it unless you're ready for it. And yeah, it's pretty funny. A lot of cows. And they all have like, pole arms or whatever the hell they're called? Yeah, they all have pole arms and they really, really want to kill you very badly. There we go, that should be enough pre-war money, I think. Go in the door, go in the door. Alright. I know you're in power armor, I know it's hard to fit, but come on. There we go. Brain fungus, I know a good spot for that too. I know a guy! Where is it? I always forget where it is though. I know a good spot, but I keep forgetting where the hell it is. There it is. I only need 5, so that should be easy enough. The Wasteland series? I don't think I have, no. It was glaives? Okay, I don't know. I always get glaives and pole arms mistaken. Similar design in my processors. There are normally ghouls hanging around outside of this. Here, ghoulie, ghoulie, ghoulie. Here, ghoulie, ghoulie, ghoulie. Alright. Nobody home today. Alright, we just need 5. That should be really simple. Uno. Dos. Behold my massive flashlight. Tres. Cuatro. Nope. Cinco. All done. And now we can make more soup. Even more soup, y'all. Kill a mole rat. Well, let's do dailies first. Ceramic. Ceramic. Well, I can just make bulk and break that down. That's easy enough. Okay, so in the meantime, there's more soap to be had over here. Let's see if there's more soap to be had. I should probably turn off my headlamp. Is it still on? Well, now it is. Damn. Okay. Alright. Soap. We need soap, y'all. Let's open a rope. Can I avoid? No, I cannot avoid triggering those little idiots. Well, he did. You guys gonna pop up? There you are.
Communist engaged.
I don't think the floating gas bag is a communist, you weirdo. You dead? There you go. Alright. Damn it! All the soap has been cleaned out. Boo. We may have to do a private server after all. That's all. Okay, kill a Yao Guai. I know where a few of those might be. Yes, I am in fact driving around Liberty Prime, amusingly enough. He is a power suit skin in Fallout 76. And once I saw the option for procuring that Fallout or that power armor skin, I have naturally did, because Liberty fucking Prime, y'all. Hello, Yao Guai. What the fuck? Where did... Whoa. That Yao Guai went from there way the fuck over there. What? I was gonna, like, you know, collect stuff off the body, but now I don't know where it went. Damn. Alright. You okay there, dude? Yeet. Can you fight? I don't think Liberty Prime actually appears in Fallout 76, so I don't think you can fight him. He was on the West Coast, wasn't he? Outside of Alaska or something like that. This is happening in West Virginia, so you can't... the geography doesn't really overlap that well. There should be another one over here somewhere. What the hell? Oh, fuck off. Fucking ticks. Nobody likes ticks. You would think being in power armor would protect you against ticks, but you would be wrong. There should be another one right here. No, there's a dog. Explosive dog. If your dog explodes, there might be something wrong with it. No more bear? Just needed one more. Well, I need two more, technically. I know where some more are, possibly. I don't want to claim a damn workshop. Although there's only two things running around, I might as well, I suppose. Never mind. Oh, more toads. You dead? You're dead. Glowy toad! They didn't last very long. Where's the doohickey? I always forget where the doohickey is here. Oh, come on. It should be marked on the map, right? Right behind me. Somewhere over here? Oh, there. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. Derp. That's not the doohickey, though. That's another bad guy. That's the doohickey. Alright. What are you doing way the hell down there, man? Seriously, what are you doing way... Are you just going for like a weekend... Oop, out of the car. There we go. 340 damage. See, I was telling you. A minigun that can put down 340 damage. Now, admittedly, that was a critical hit on his noggin. But still, 340 damage from a minigun. It turned inside out. Boom! And exploded. Oh man, if you have not watched Galaxy Quest, turn off this live stream right the fuck now and go watch Galaxy Quest. You need to watch Galaxy Quest. In fact, even if you have watched Galaxy Quest, and it's been a few orbits since you watched Galaxy Quest, go turn off this live stream and go watch it right now. Seriously, Space Merc Goth Jesus. For fuck's sake, that's the name. There are so many areas on your planet that are just covered in those stupid little black insects, and then so many areas that aren't. And it's just like, why can't you do something about this? Nobody likes ticks. Nobody wants them around. And yet they invariably just keep showing up in random places and gnawing on people. And you collect so many bad diseases from them. And nothing is good about them. And for some reason, you haven't gotten rid of them yet. I don't understand. All right. Anyways, I was looking for Site Alpha, Site Beta. There it is, Site Alpha. There should be a bear here. Have fun at festivities, Ethan Cage. Have toad oil salesman? I do not believe so. I haven't seen one yet. It does have a mysterious pipe that shows up periodically. I haven't seen that yet either, but I keep seeing references to it on various groups. It's a pipe kind of like that just sticks up out of the ground and emits some weird substance, and I don't know. All right, bear, go down. I didn't mean to reload. Oh well. Alright, there should be another one at the next site. You didn't expect me to be a fan of 76? Great maker. This is not the first time that I've played it on a live stream, and I'm sure I've talked about it before? I don't know. Yeah. So we're looking for another star. Would you people stop exploding around me, please? It's not nice. Not that star, not that star. Not that star. Not that. Where is the other site? Because it has a bear at it. There it is, Site Bravo. Galaxy Quest has a wild cast. No joke. Oh my gosh. You have a Shakespearean actor. You have a guy, a felon who did like a home improvement show. You have Sigourney fucking Weaver. I mean, the entire loadout is just like, how did you make this happen? Oh, is there not bear here? There's a friggin' super mutants. I'm supposed to do what to super mutants? That was on the list, wasn't it? Cripple a super mutant's head. That should be doable. There went, well, all of them. No, there went all of them. Dude, impolite. There we go. Did you guys kill the bear? That would be nice. All personnel must register in office. What office? It's like a little shack right here. I'm not sure that's an office. I thought there was supposed to be a bear here. Oh well. Lots of big guns rampaging around in West Bicod, Virginia. What's not to like? And in fact, that is very, very true. All right. Still no event. It should happen in just a minute. We'll see if that's a mutated or not, though. For those who don't know, the events in Fallout 76 trigger every 20 minutes at the top of the hour, and then 20 minutes thereafter, and then 20 minutes thereafter. I don't know if there's a good term for every 20 minutes, because like every 30 minutes is like the top and the bottom of the hour, which at least kind of sort of makes sense. But 20 minutes is a little different. Hey, broom! I don't care about the Dolly Sods fucking workshop, dude. And this is an elevator to go down into the missile launch assemblies that are scattered around Fallout 76 and launch a nuclear missile. Yes, apparently nuclear missiles have become so commonplace in the Fallout universe that games literally revolve around launching them willy-nilly around the map. So, yeah. Yes, it also had Alan Rickman. That would be the Shakespearean actor. Path to Enlightenment and not a mutated, so it doesn't matter. Let's go ruin some Super Mutants' days, shall we? Yes, because the world isn't messed up enough, yet. They allow you to launch nuclear missiles wherever the hell you want. And in fact, depending on where you launch nuclear missiles, it can actually trigger, like, local events and craziness like that. Some events are only triggerable if you launch a nuclear missile at it. Would you stop shooting at me and start worrying about that blue thing up there with you? Alright, we gotta take care of their heads. Heads. Here, Super Mutant, Super Mutant. Wow. Good night, Super Mutant. He's just resting. It's fine. He'll get up in a little bit. Ooh, that one might not get up. He kind of exploded. I'm stuck. Performance issues. Come on. Catch up now. What are you guys shooting at? Like, seriously, what are you guys shooting at? Because you can't see me, I don't think. There you are. Oh no, I got overloaded. Edge. Where you at? There you are. Who's... Somebody over here shooting. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Look on the roof! No, he's dead. Alright, so... being over-encumbered in this game has changed significantly. It still drains your AP points if you're over-encumbered, which you'll notice I can't even run right now, and my AP points should start going down as soon as the coffee wears off. Eventually. Maybe. But you can now fast travel with your equipment being overloaded, which is new and different and strange. It didn't used to be that you could fast travel while being over-encumbered, but they have changed the... Oh yeah, that minigun is so stupidly overpowered. I don't know how I didn't figure this out before. I know that a few of the upgrades, like the Onslaught and the Bullet Storm and stuff like that, are additions to the special card loadout configuration that came within the past orbit or so. But yeah, it is so stupidly overpowered. It's simply just point and click and they're dead. And that's all there is to it. But anyways, like I was trying to say, you can fast travel while being overloaded now. It just costs you extra, apparently. Which is not really a big deal to me, because, you know, I've got 25,000 fucking caps right here. And once I'm done selling everything off, I might go just, like, buy some more gold, because that's an option you can do now. Or it's an option you could do for a while. I can show you how to do that if you don't know about it. Let's see here. Don't use frag grenades. Don't use pickaxes. That's for damn sure. I do use those, thank you. Don't use those. Don't use handmaids, because they suck. Single action revolver. Fine. No armor. I didn't pick up any armor. Wow. Alright. Is there any food going bad that I should unload on you? Rad toad omelets? Well, we got enough of those. Oh, I should probably... Well, too late now. Let's get into... This loadout supposedly gets me better prices, but I don't think it actually does. What level am I? I think I'm 301? I think.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make...
Yes, I'm wearing armor and still take damage from 38 caliber rounds. It's kind of dumb. Let's see, food and drink. There we are. Spoil, corn. We're not going to make more soup. That's dumb. We can eat the sausage. Nut fruit, don't care. Coming to you, my use. Special blend. Baked boat fly. You can sell that.
Are you ready for the thrill and excitement
Feast
of
chowder.
life in a post-apocalyptic
That should slows hunger.
hellscape?
That might actually be useful.
By popular
Okay.
demand, this month's creative learning classes are on wilderness
Now,
survival.
let's pop on out of the tin can. I can check what level I am real quick. Hold on. I think I'm 301. Stats, status. 302. Off by 1 error. Common problem for synthetic types. Have a good one, Widgren. And yes, Internet Gravedigger was correct. There we go. He wins. More freaking Radtoad omelets. I swear. I guess I'll make more boiled water. That might be good. This might let us make more soup! More soup! Now, the cheaty way of solving the adhesive problem, scrapping junk to produce adhesive, is to make bulk adhesive. That should be enough, I think. Maybe not. We'll find out. And then you run over here and you scrap that crap. And boom! Ah! Off by 1 error again! How ironic. Fine. We'll make more bulk. Not as adhesive. And it doesn't cost you anything aside from the plastic, the 2 plastic that you spend to make the container. You get the same amount of adhesive back as you put in. It just costs the 2 plastic either way. And then you can solve this whole, like, scrap junk to produce thing problem, like, right off the bat. You don't have to go hunting down crap. Now, there are a lot of those things that you can't make bulk out of, like screws, I think, for example, maybe. But beyond that, on average, it's a simple solution to a silly problem. Let's see. Can I smelt anything? Nope, I cannot. Cool. Alright. What else is going on today? Ceramic. That may be one that we actually have to go find stuff for. Ceramic. Nope, never mind, I lied. Yeah, I don't care. There we go. Scrap junk to produce ceramic. Done. Okay. Mutated event, mutated enemy, Nuka-Cola soap, Yaguai, mole rats. I know where to find some mole rats. How much time we got? Oh, we got 13 minutes. We're fine. Drop off some ammo. Switch out the loadout, which I still need to rename. Let's go ahead and do that now. What is it? I don't even know. Let's call it Gauss. That's fine. I'll understand what that means. Do I have anything to give to you? I do have treasury notes. Yay! Treasury notes turn into gold, unlike your current currencies on your planet right now. How sad. Used to be, at least in the USAian area, that you could turn in a treasury note at a local bank and get the equivalent value of gold. You cannot do that anymore. Alright. Mole rats. And did something break on my end, or is something weird happening otherwise? Hold on. Nope. It has just gotten quiet. That's fine. I can talk to myself just as easily as I can talk to you. Hello, new friend. I do not kill new friends in this game. Mole rats. Mole rat. Mole rat. Mole rat. Mole rat. Mole rat. That's a good spot to drop in. There's a few good spots to farm mole rats. Not sure I can get 15 in one go, though. Also, if you haven't played 76 before, these lookout towers are essential. You can climb up to the top of the lookout towers and go to the corners, and it will locate things on the map for you. So if you look at the map right here, for example, I have not been to, where was that gray thing? There was a gray thing somewhere that I haven't been to yet because I just didn't want to deal with it. I have misplaced it. This one. So this fissure site I have not physically been to yet, but I know about it because I've been close enough to it. If you find a lookout tower, for example, there is one right next to where you pop out of the tin can. Please do not go to this lookout tower right off the bat because you will die. But once you're powerful enough, you can go to the Kanawha lookout and it will identify all the various spots around on the map that you can go to. They will be gray, which means you cannot fast travel to them, but then you will know where they are, which is so much easier than alternatives. So if you ever play Fallout 76 for the first time, and if you ever see a lookout tower, climb the damn thing and flesh out your map. So, my one big suggestion to newbies. And also, don't go to the Kanawha Tower right off the bat. There are stupid mutants there, and they will fuck your face. I need to recharge my battery. We'll go piss off some robots to do that here momentarily after we take care of some mole rats. What is that? Oh, it's a grafted monster. Y'all want to see a grafted monster? They're fun. Why not? Y'all want to see a dead body? Because it's about to be dead. You'll note he doesn't have a head. And his attack boils down to spitting acid at you, which is lovely. I don't appear to have pissed him off enough, though. What are you doing, man? Alright, well, fine. I'll just shoot you off. Oh, there's the acid. And we're green! With acid.
America will never fall to communist invasion.
That one was upgraded, though. Normally the acid they shoot is black. Is it radioactive? No? Alright. That's new and different. Normally they shoot like a sticky tar acid at you, not a green gaseous acid. Alright. Who knew? There should be some mole rats down here, though. And I just said the S word, I know. Here, mole rat, mole rat, mole rat. Here, mole rat, mole rat, mole rat. No? Really? Seriously? They're normally right here. Alright, like I said, we may have to do a private server. It's fine. Okay, well, before the big shindig, we should go recharge our batteries. And, don't ask where you got the cryo grenade. What's the saying? Don't ask where your something got the something? Yeah, that basically applies here. The easy way to recharge batteries once you have the right super perk. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say battery, I'll show you in just a second. Because I can't really show you right now. So not the big gauge on the right, but the little gauge on the right, that is my fusion core that is powering my power armor. And you'll note that it's coming up on 50% power. And you will note that they're going to shoot me because they're dicks. And the gauge is currently filling up. Come on, shoot me some more. There we go. Keep shooting me. Come on. Oh, hi. You guys don't shoot me. You just, like, molest me with frickin' razor blades, so I don't care about you. And behold, my battery is full now. And that's pretty much how I recharge my fusion core now. Is I go find some robots to piss off, because robots typically carry laser weapons or other energy weapons, and energy weapons recharge my power core, and boom, full battery again. It's kind of a cheaty way to do it, but it's easier than ripping out the core and shoving it in a charger, so I don't care. Alright, there should be some mole rats up here? That is how fusion cores work when you have the right perk. And I'll show you the perk card when I get back to somewhere that can do perk cards. But I have a super perk that takes 20% of energy damage and converts it to health and fusion battery. And boop! Behold, problem solved. Yeah, for being a Quonset hut, it held up a suit of power armor, didn't it? And y'all may remember we have done an episode about these in the past. Here's one in the quote-unquote flesh. They look as goofy as they did in the episode. I still need to do an episode about the tanks, because the tanks are even goofier. Oh, hello, where are you? There you are. And you exploded. Where'd you go? Dude! If you thought being shot by a 38 caliber bullet and taking damage was silly, these things can chew through my armor, too. The tanks look awesome until you notice that they have frickin' 4 separate tracks. Kind of like the Scorpion from Halo, and you start to realize just how bad of an idea that is.
Death is the preferable alternative to communism.
And then there's a problem of their armor, or, well, just totally how ineffective most of it would be, given that most of it is massive flat surfaces pointed towards the enemy. That's not how tanks should work. And I think 4 is normally the most we get out of this. You're not aware of that perk? Well, we still got time before the mutated event, so I'll show you real quick. Let's go ahead and zip back to my place real quick. It's an amazing perk. If you run power armor, you definitely should run this perk. Yeah, the Fallout tanks are definitely something you'd find in Warhammer 40k. Absolutely. And I don't know who would be running them, but that is definitely where they fit in. Alright, hold on. Oh, and by the way, the snow is a weather effect that I run at the camp just because I like the snow. That's all. Really all it boils down to. So, normally, if you have a fusion can like I do in my power armor, or if you have a fusion core powered weapon, you shove them into a fusion core recharger. And look, fusion core, whoop, it's charged. That's all it really takes. I also have a plasma core recharger, which I think I need to swap some cores out on because they're full now. There we go. And let me put some of those away because they're full now. I don't need to put you away, that's fine. A backup core is always a good thing to have. Oh, you gave me a thing. Thank you, where are you? I hear you. There you are. Your pets occasionally give you legendary weapons, which is kind of wild. But anyways, sorry. Power armor perk. I was going somewhere. So normal perk cards are down here, and they're fairly standard. The legendary perks are where it gets interesting. You want electric absorption. 20% chance to energy damage will recharge your power armor's fusion core and restore health. Right there is an absolutely amazing perk card if you run power armor. It's, as you can see, it's the first perk card I got because I love me some power armor. And it will definitely make your power armor experience so much easier. The cat became a robot when they offered the robot cat option. I don't even know when that happened, but he is now a robot. And he's adorable. Where'd he go? There he is. See? Adorable kitty. Just, kind of robotic. That's all. No big deal. You spent 3 hours watching snowfall because you've never seen it before? That actually makes perfect sense. I mean, I always enjoy hearing stories about Humi's reactions to, like, seeing the ocean for the first time in their existence, because, I mean, just not... Hearing about it but not experiencing it is always just not the same, right? So, I mean, yeah, makes perfect sense that you would take a second and just appreciate the absolute ridiculousness of frozen water particles, all in individually unique crystalline forms, falling out of the sky. I mean, absolutely nuts. What was I doing here? I don't remember. Ranting and raving, that's what I was doing here. We're going to scrap that, because I don't have any use for a cultist blade. Sorry, kitty. I appreciate the offering, but it doesn't do me any good. Alright. What time is it? We have 1 minute left! Oh, mutated moonshine jamboree. That cannot go wrong at all. Oh, great maker. Yeah, let's go ahead and reload, because this could be an absolute mess. What's the mutation? What's the mutation? Can only be killed by melee attack. Crap. Is my bonk working? No, my bonk does not work. Ah! Fuck me running. Alright, let's see if we can make this work fast enough. Yep, fuck. Okay, hold on. What was the one I just accidentally... Martial artist. There we go. That one. We don't need Ordnance Express. Alright, Arms Keeper doesn't really matter. Bandolier doesn't matter. Bear Arms doesn't matter because we're not going to get Bullet Storm. Yes. Bullet Storm stack limited double doesn't matter. Bullet Storm, easy target, heavy hitter. There we go. No power tools. Well, we don't have power tools, but we have power armor. Does that count? Okay. Kneecapper. Okay. Lock and load. Fine. Pack rat. Power scatter shot. Scatter. Strong back. Sturdy frame. Wrecking ball. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Perception. Don't need concentrated fire because it doesn't actually help the slightest goddamn bit. Center masochist. Crack shot. Glow sight. Deal sealer. Doesn't seem helpful. Ground pounder, small guns, doesn't matter. Number cruncher. Do any of these actually help perceptions? I mean, I guess you can technically use bats. I mean, doesn't do a damn thing. Small guns, impairment. I'm not sure what impairment is, but sure, we'll find out. That looks good. Charisma looks good. Intelligence. Okay. Power patcher. Yep. Power user. Yep. First aid. Sure, why not? Crafted armor has improved durability and costs. I don't think we need that one. Scrapper. That seems fine. Okay. So these are only usable by ghouls. I have not yet built a ghoul character. You can build a ghoul character now, which is kind of cool. But yes, ghouls are cool. But I haven't done that yet. I don't think my bonky weapon uses cold shit. It uses heat, I think, technically. Food in your inventory will spoil lower. Guns break, fine. Melee weapons break 80% slower. That seems useful. Big guns, repair. So let's grab... Where's that demolition one? That seems good. Okay, agility. Action boy. Sure, why not? Covert doesn't matter. Sprint faster doesn't really matter. No power armor. Boo. Reloading doesn't really matter. No power armor. Still boo. Maybe we'll shove some stuff into luck and see what we can do. Bloody mess. Sure, why not? Can do. Captain Class Freak. Kinetic Savvy. Grim Reaper Spirit. 4-leaf Clover. Nope. Luck of the draw. We already have that, right? Yes. Mysterious Ranger and Mysterious Saver. Okay. We can go ahead and bulk him up, maybe. Super Duper Scrounger. Yep. Okay. Okay. We can maybe pull out the Mysterious Savior and upgrade him a little. Where would that go? Mysterious Savior. There we go. Rank up. There we go. I still need to figure out 4 more things to do. Damn it. Mini combats. Okay, Google Savvy. Okay, doesn't really matter. You know what? We're just going to run it, and we'll figure out more details later. Let me grab the weapon that I'm thinking of. Weapon. It should be a flaming, I think? Nope, apparently not. There's big ol' friggin' stop sign, y'all. We have a big ol' friggin' stop sign. Boop. Searing, puncturing, rocket-propelled something doesn't really matter. Big ol' goddamn stop sign. The buck stops here, y'all. So the Cowboy Ghoul is actually going to show up in the next expansion. And it's actually even voiced by Walton Goggins, who actually showed up at the Fallout Festival in Good Springs, Nevada just 2 weeks ago, I think it was, a week ago. Walton freaking Goggins and the guy who plays the stupid Brotherhood of Steel guy, who I still hate, and the producer of the Fallout TV series all showed up to the Fallout event in Good Springs, Nevada. And yes, in fact, Good Springs, Nevada is in fact a real place. And they host a yearly Fallout event. Also, the place Helvetia in West Virginia is also a real place, and they host yearly events as well. Whack, whack, whack. So, mutated events. I probably didn't get into that. Mutated events have mutations, and this mutation is that they can only be killed by melee weapons. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, go away. Now, you can damage them with normal weapons, but they have to actually be... The killing blow has to be thrown with a melee weapon. Would you stop messing up those little things, please? Okay. Don't walk into the green cloud of doom.
Well, moonshiners, the venom you've collected is filling the town.
Oh, right. We have to go do something,
We're
don't we?
halfway there.
I forgot about that.
Most impressive. Keep up the fine
There we go.
work.
And yes, someone is running a chainsaw, if you heard that. There's all kinds of different melee weapons you can run in the game. I chose a stop sign. It's not actually a stop sign. I'll show you what it actually is after the event is over. I think it's technically a baseball bat underneath the stop sign. Come here. I want you to stop right here, right now. I'm green.
Jolly good Joe. We've got just enough venom to make us back, and there's still plenty of room in the tub. Let's see how much more we can collect.
The sound of reason. Bert. But anyways, regardless of your feelings about the Fallout TV show and Bethesda and all the rest of that nonsense, I at least appreciate that Walton fucking Goggins himself showed up to the Fallout event. I think it was the 4th annual event that they put on now, and it's been slowly gaining in popularity, and it's apparently gained in popularity enough that, well, Fallout and Amazon have taken notice of it now, which is, I mean, kind of cool. Well, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just flailing away with a stop sign right now. Everybody dead? Everybody's dead. Okay. Get back here. Get back here, you stupid little lizard. Nice. Ow. That was unpleasant. More legendary. Nice. Would you stop? You two, go away. Nobody likes you. I'm not sure why these are gold. That's different. They're resilient.
Chinese aggressors.
Still not sure what that means. That maybe the has to be killed by melee weapon ability. Ow! Who did I piss off?
But if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
I had noticed, thank you. Appreciate the heads up. Alright. Is everyone else doing their jobs? That's a cool suit of armor. Alright, wave 4. I believe that's the last wave. Then we can take a break from all this insanity. Apparently I'm snuffering from snot ear. That doesn't sound pleasant. Would you stop that? Whew. Damn, got spicy over here. Stand still. Oh, a fog crawler! Those are fun. I have no idea what these things mutated out of, but they're terrifying. They're like very large crayfish or something. Or maybe praying mantises? I'm not really sure. You don't see them very often, that's weird. Between them and the mega sloths. I guess the fog crawlers are more common than mega sloths are. Oop, about to die. Maybe I should stop jabbering and start paying attention to the actual game. Ooh, another one. 2 fog crawlers, apparently. Ow. There we go. So flamethrowers amusingly don't count as melee weapons. I'm pretty sure grenades do, though. I'm not 100% on that one, though.
Detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Okay. Gulpers are salamanders. Anglers are apparently anglerfishes that can shoot fiery balls out of their mouths, which is kind of terrifying. And fog crawlers are... I'm not really sure what the fuck.
I can't believe my eyes. If I had tear ducts, I would.
Oh no, gulpers definitely predate the TV show. That's for
Such a
sure.
wonderful moonshine jamboree.
I'm pretty sure they're mutated salamanders of some type. Although there are still axolotls existing in this universe too, which is kind of funny. There we go. Alright. Oh, mutated party pack. That's always fun. Okay, that should have checked a few things off, right? Because we killed... That's not a hammer? Oh, it's a baseball bat. Damn it. Thought it was just generic melee weapon. That's my fault for not reading the instructions closely enough, I guess. Alright, fine. Have a good one, Fox Nakamori. Alright. We're not going to run the baseball bat anymore, though, so I might as well show it to you and then put it away. Because it don't matter no more.
Screws. I am still looking for those screws.
And I think the acidic gulper gland is used for something. I don't really remember what. It's not something I use, though, so I don't really care that much. Alright. Pop out of the tin can. They seem like they were probably crayfish. Yeah. I'm not 100% though. Alright, so. Let's take a look at our stop sign. Do I need to repair it? No. Cool. So if I take the paint off, that's what it is underneath. It is a rocket-propelled, superheated, puncturing baseball bat. It's literally got rockets on it. And it's got electric heating coil on it. And it has spiky bits on it, because why the fuck not? And your options are stop sign or graffiti stop sign. So, you know, I don't know. Also, various flavors of standard baseball bats, in case you want to go the usual baseball bat kind of direction. Seems kind of boring to me compared to a stop sign. I don't know. Although the All-Star adds damage. What? The All-Star adds damage? Wait, I don't even know where I picked that up. Hold on. Those don't. Doesn't. Standard appearance. None of that adds damage. Cannot be traded. Fine. All-Star adds a fuckload of damage. Well, I guess we're doing that. Fair enough. You just saw what the bat did, KPE Guy Ebbers. We just did the bat. It slammed a whole lot of those little gulper things to death. I can't customize it. Searing puncturing rocket. Check. I think that's the best we can do on that. There's puncturing rocket and spiked rocket, but we have both. And sharp rocket. That's terrifying. We have a searing puncturing rocket. Strictly better. Strength, rapid, and yeah, that makes sense. Okay, executioner. That all makes sense. Okay. Let's go put that back away, though, because we're not going to actually run a baseball bat in general. Oh, we got the spiked gulper smack. I don't know why you'd want to smack a gulper, but apparently if you do that, this is the tool you use to do that. I still need to make Bonk better, but we'll go back to Gauss, because that's what we normally run. Alright, I need to drink some Nuka-Cola, right? Nuka-Cola. I cannot believe the prices that Jones Soda is trying to charge for their Nuka-Cola soda. It's kind of obscene when you get right down to it. Let's see, what do I have more of? Cranberry is useful for other things, though. So we'll just grab some standard old Nuka-Cola. Oh, it's used to make mods for the Gulper Smacker. Yeah, I don't use the Gulper Smacker, so I don't really care. Okay. Let's make some fried fog crawler. Fried frog crawler? That'd be funny too. Increases damage resistance during rainy weather conditions. Makes a certain degree of sense, right? Gulper slurry, holy hell. So if you ever wonder why your inventory is full, it's probably because of Gulper slurry. Because 77 is a lot. And poached angler, which somehow comes out looking like fish. I guess it is technically an angler fish with legs. Alright. We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back from outer space, and we've got that look upon our face. And if you haven't noticed, you can't actually pause this game, because after all, it's a massively multiplayer online game, so what'll do is hanging out, right? Nuka-Cola commercial. Nuka-Cola commercial would be pretty fucking hysterical, wouldn't it? I do have a Nuka-Cola brewing station, which I think is kind of funny, since only one of the Nuka-Colas is actually alcoholic. The Nuka Dark, I believe it is. What was I saying? Oh, right. Fallout TV show. So speaking of shows that may or may not live up to their hype, and without doing any spoilers, what are y'all's take on the current season of Stranger Things? Just out of morbid curiosity. Alright. I have 22 re-rollers. I might as well use that to rejigger this, because I'm not going to... I mean, I guess we could actually build a hammer and go hammering something with it. Why not? Let's build a hammer. Have a good one, Internet Gravedigger. Never watched the series. Alright, that's fair. I assume a hammer is a blunt weapon. That would probably make sense. Does the super sledge or the tenderizer count as a hammer? I have questions. Or the war drum. I mean, I'm sure the sledgehammer counts as a hammer. Power Fist probably does not count as a hammer, and you can't actually wear the Power Fist in power armor, which to this day frustrates me greatly. Super Sledge should count by name, yes, you would think. I don't think the Electro Enforcer counts as a hammer. And the baseball bat clearly doesn't count as a hammer. So, we'll do... I'm kind of curious what mods I can slap onto a sledgehammer. It costs me nothing to make, so let's go ahead and make one and find out. I should go into the other thing, though. Hold on. I should be in build stuff mode, and I should make sure that build stuff is set up for... I think it's an intelligence thing. Melee weapon, armor? No, it's armor. Demolition expert, gunsmith, makeshift warrior. Nope. What am I looking for? Oh, weapon artisan applies to all weapons now. I did that. I don't think it applied to all weapons initially. Alright, fine. Build stuff. Whatever. So I was talking on the intertubes with all you randos on the intertubes, and someone rightly pointed out that I frequently forget that 2 and 3, the seasons 2 and 3 from Stranger Things were separate seasons. Because for some reason the stories just kind of flowed together. I think it was just one continuous story across the two. And it was a lot longer than it maybe needed to be in the end, perhaps. Alright, one sledgehammer coming right up. Switch to modify. Sledgehammer. What can we do with you? I guess I can modify the gulper smacker if I really wanted to. Didn't actually seem that useful though. Acidic gulper hand. Ah, that's where the gland goes. That's a lot of that is a lot of poison damage. Wow. Okay, that's why you use gulpers, or gulper smacker rather. What can you do with this thing though? Heavy. Heavy rocket, heavy spiked, puncturing, and sharp. Heavy rocket. 309. That does bleeding damage. Man, that's nasty. That is so much worse than even the heavy rocket. Wow. All right. And that's all we can do. That's kind of boring. What can we do with the super sledge then? Super sledge. Alright, well, let's see what we can do with the super sledge. Super sledge. I can just make it heated. which does add a butt ton of damage. And then I can give it Blackbird Paint. Ooh. Cappy Smasher Super Sledge. Alright, zap that thirst. Also another stop sign, or another stop sign. Alright, we're going to make the big old hammer, because why not? We'll slap a heating coil on it, because it's funny. We'll make a big old hammer, because it's funny. And I can't find a reason to slap legendary mods on it, because we're going to... I mean, how many I have 328 available. That'll cost 15? I mean, maybe. Might as well, I suppose. Sure, why not? Fiesta dinner plates and a little gulper smacker. There we go. Does more damage to humans, does melee damage reflection when blocking, and none of that is useful. Alright, that was a waste of time. Fine. Be that way. Let's fix our bonky build, shall we? Okay. So we maxed out strength. We didn't quite max out intelligence, but I don't know if there's anything left in here that's actually worth trying to dig up. Paralysis, demolition, fix it good with salt? I mean, good with salt is okay, I guess. Gunsmith, pyrotechnician, fire damage based on intelligence, but that takes 2. I guess we could get rid of that and move a point from agility or luck? I don't even know. Is there anything here worth keeping? Well, we can get adrenaline. Why not? That works no matter what kind of weapon you use, so sure. And then if we move a point over from luck, we can... We don't have a bleeding weapon anymore, though. Okay, that's sad. Which actually, we already have Bloody Mess installed, so we don't actually need Bloody Mess. That's useless. Cap Collector? Sure. Grim Reaper's Spirit doesn't really matter. Luck of the Draw, I think we already have. Yep, Lucky Break we already don't have. Alright, so we'll slap in Lucky Break. Why not? In fact, we can go ahead and pick up a few extra Lucky Breaks and upgrade the card. Goat Legs? There's Goat Legs. No damage from falling. That's exciting. Lucky Break. No. Lucky Break. No. And Lucky Break. I did it! Okay, bullshit. Hold on. I have 4 Lucky Break cards. I should be able to slap 2 of them together without disrupting a build. Crying out loud. I need to save 1 point for intelligence, though? Do I actually care? We'll just make another Lucky Break. We're going to steal a point from there and put it back. Okay. We're going to steal a point from luck and give it to intelligence. I'm a very smart bonker, y'all. Very smart bonker. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it at all? What we're going to shove in here is a 2-pointer. Certainly not stabilized. Pyrotechnician. There we go. Fire damage. Because we're doing fire damage, I think? No? Maybe. That's fine. Okay. Right. Bare hands is not a good look. Cappy Smasher! That is, in fact, a Cappy Smasher. It does smash things. Check. Let's get back in our power armor, shall we? I mean, I don't know if I'd ever go so far as to say that there was ever such a thing as good old school Stephen King. I might say good old school Ray Bradbury instead. I just can't get past Stephen King's, ending to It. Because, wow. Okay, sure, why not? But Stranger Things does remind me of the circus story from Ray Bradbury. I always forget the name of it. And now I gotta look it up. Because it's just gonna bug me if I don't remember. Is that Something Wicked This Way Comes? Or no, maybe just The Last Circus. Okay. Yeah, The Last Circus by Ray Bradbury. Well, yeah, there's Something Wicked This Way Comes, but there's also The Last Circus. Oh, yeah. So there's two things about Stephen King that seem just totally fucking unavoidable, and it's a damn shame. The first is that basically all of his stories are basically all the same. He found a good pattern, and it works. He makes a lot of money telling the same story over and over again, and that's fine. I can't really argue with the dude for doing what pays the bills. The second, apparently, is that he likes underage gangbangs. And I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. The not really the ending of the It story, but kind of the beginning of the ending of the It story involves a literal underage gangbang. And yeah, once you read that, it's kind of hard to take King seriously in any context ever again. And there it is. Yep, indeedly do. You can just eat the scrap. Might as well not let it go bad, right? That'll slow down hunger. Fan-freaking-tastic. And now we need to drink some more Nuka-Cola! It's got what plants crave! Oh yeah, and that, I think that's the funny thing too, Joda, is that Stephen King looks exactly like you would expect a Humie to look if I were to tell you that he writes horror stories that involve an underage gangbang. It's so stereotypically perfect, you could not make it up yourself. It's just, yeah. If I told you a Humie existed that did that, you'd conjure up Stephen King, and it's just nuts. All right, we got to kill 15 creatures, which are simply not humans, with a hammer. Well, the easy place to find not humans in this game is actually up here in Morgantown, because there's lots of not humans up here. But yeah, it's bizarre how some Humies totally live up to the fucking stereotypes. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer looks like what you'd expect a serial murderer to look like. Now, arguably, Jeffrey Dahmer may have actually defined the serial murder motif, so that could be like recursively self-referential. But still... Hello, C.M. McDivitt. Welcome to the game. We are doing Fallout 76 today with a very large hammer. Ooh, sit down. Come back here. Bonk. 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 Damn, 600 damage a throw. Bonk. 1,000 damage. Okay, I have a new respect for the Cappy Smacker. Cappy Smasher? What's this thing called again? I don't even know anymore. Cappy Smasher. 1,000 damage. Bonk. Bonking works. It's not very effective. It's not very efficient. It's pretty slow when you get right down to it. But bonk. Oh man, he exploded. Ew. So yeah, So to retread what I was trying to say, I totally get what you were saying, whoever that was, about like classic Stephen King genre. You're not entirely wrong. I think I would just instead reference, like I said, Ray Bradbury, because he, at least his weirdness is more limited. Don't get me wrong, he was a lot weird, but at least it didn't involve, well, what Stephen King stories did. So there's that. I hear somebody. Where are you? Langoliers was actually a really good movie, now that you mention it. I can't decide if I prefer that or Critters, I think it was called. I think it was called Critters. They both featured the same spherical nibbly things, right? And yes, I had the mutated party pack from a long time ago.
Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash room. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair.
Where'd you go?
As it is.
It's the first time I've seen a bad guy actually run away. Yep, miss. Bonk. Thunk. Even the noise is funny. Yeah, Critters. They both had the same kind of spherical, very, very nibbly creatures that ate the universe, basically. And now you're being demanded that you play Helldivers. Well, you should go play Helldivers. That seems more fun than watching me bonk ghouls. Although, I guess my current opinion of Helldivers is pretty known at this point. I got tired of being shot by my own team for doing something quote-unquote wrong. So I've basically given up on the damn game. Oh, you got past me. How do you do that? Bonk. I don't mind collateral damage in Helldivers. It's literally part of the game. I don't mind getting killed under weapons I call down or my friends call down. That's fine too. It's all part of the game. But I do mind just being randomly team killed by my supposed team just because I did something that my supposed team didn't like. That's not how you play a game. Where's the nuke coming down? Oh, why is the nuke coming down over there? That's got to trigger some kind of event. Okay, we need to finish up bonking things and go figure out what that event is and maybe partake in it. Here, bonky things. Come here, guys. I want to bonk you. Nothing personal, I just want to slam you in the head with a very large brick. On a stick. Brick on a stick! Alright, if any of y'all ever make a first-person shooter game, you need to make a weapon called a brick on a stick. Because that's just funny to me. Brick on a stick. There have got to be some bad guys around here somewhere. Bad guys. Come here, ghoulies. No, I guess these are scorched now. We have left the ghoulies behind and picked up some scorched. Come here, scorched. You'll die. Dang it, really? Bonk. Bonk. Oh, damn. Alright, let's get rid of the brick on a stick here, because I don't actually use melee weapons that often. Come on. Where can I put this down? Give me somewhere to put this down. There you go. Not that thing. Where's the stash in this stupid place? There it is. Weapons. Cappy Smasher. We are definitely keeping Cappy Smasher. Cappy Smasher is fucking awesome. Damn. Okay. And we are now overloaded. Why are we overloaded? What happened? We have a sledgehammer that's totally useless. And a gulper smacker that's totally useless. Armor. Don't need that. Scrap legendary. Don't need that. Scrap legendary. Seriously, what? Oh, right. Remember how I told you that if you're ever overweight, there's a reason? This is that reason. I literally just told you that, and I totally forgot. Oh, interesting, Renegade Leader. So the PC version of World of Warships. Oh, it's a colossal problem. I don't think I've ever actually finished this one. Oh, come on, we need to unload our crap. Inventory. I want to do a colossal problem because I don't actually think I've ever actually done that before. Gotta unload all the crap. Come on. Nope, not that. What? Why am I so heavy?
Citizens Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
And I know that "why am I so heavy" is a common refrain amongst you squishies. But I really don't understand in this particular case. Stack weight, fine. Fermentable, fine. Who's going to sell fish chowder? I don't actually care. Ribeye steak, don't care. Cranberry, we're going to keep. Special blend, don't care. Mole rat chunks, don't care. Canned dog food, I don't need that much, that's for damn sure. Fried fog crawler, don't care. Mutt chops, don't care. Radaway, don't care, because we don't actually care about rads. Popcorn, don't care. Baseball bat, barb mod, there you go. Nuclear key card. We need honey for some other stuff. Don't worry about that. Poached angler, pumpkin soup, rad X, rad steak. That's a lot of sugar. Roasted ant, rad X, rad toad omelet, mud cookie. Okay, we freed up 100 weight. Fantastic. Colossal problem. Join that bad boy. I tried to finish this once, and everyone playing it had no idea what they were supposed to be doing, and it was very, very messy and bad and not at all cool. So, let's hope these people know better what they're doing. Ooh, glowing horns. Nice. I like the look. Is everything all kitted out about the way I want it? I think it is, yeah, okay. Pack of cigarettes, nice. Any soap? Any soap? Soap. We're looking for soap. Soap. Mine. That's a lot of teddy bears. Why did the teddy bears bury the squishy? I like how that one's smoking and having a coffee. I mean, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the thing. All right. That's definitely a thing. All right, we have a big enough team now. Let's hope they actually know what they're doing this time and don't do silly things that don't actually matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Like I said, I've never actually completed this mission before. I guess we're going down here. Do not turn your back on those bears. Nope. You'll notice we unasked the area very, very quickly. Why? Oh, that's a mole miner. Man, he got fucked up. Like, mole miners aren't normally red on the outside. Wow, okay. So like I said, the game does involve actually dropping nukes in locations that you maybe shouldn't drop nukes in, because that's just part of the game, apparently. And no, we're not going to pick up all these pickaxes, because they would weigh us down. I'll pick up the duct tape, though. That seems useful. And if you drop a nuke in a specific location, you sometimes trigger events, like, for example, the Colossal Problem, which involves the Monaga Mine. You also trigger another event if you hit somewhere down here. There's somewhere down in the Welch region that if you hit with a nuke, it triggers a different event. I forget what that one is. I think... Oh, maybe if you hit the Nuka World on tour. There's a really, really big mole rat. He's enormous. This is an enormous supersized freaking Wendigo, which is not great. Alright, I have lunchboxes too. I should trigger some of those. Whee! Boink. Where's lunchbox? Aid. Lunchbox. And then I think I still have some scout banners. I do, in fact. Let's go ahead and hit everyone with all the good things, shall we? Might as well help out some. Boop. And everyone nearby gets the bonus that you drop out, so it's a nice thing to do. So, Earl Williams is a fucking Wendigo. He might actually be the first Wendigo in Fallout 76. Like the base Wendigo, the core Wendigo. He's very large and three-headed and mostly angry. Right, aiming increases damage. And he makes you run away sometimes, which is really annoying. Did we get him? We did not get him. Oh god, he's in the ceiling. They're in the walls! And then he makes little Wendigos. The Wendigo spawn. And again with the screaming at me. Stop screaming at me, dude. It's not polite. Ow! The hell, dude? Thank you. Random stranger who tagged that Wendigo spawn. Did we get him? We did not get him. He's still in the ceiling. What is this dude? Oh, that's not good. Lava bad. Check. Lava bad. Ow. Maternal fornicator. Where'd he go? I hear him. Well, apparently Earl Williams ain't doing so great. Dude ain't got no legs. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Hey, I finally got him! Like I said, I haven't finished this mission yet. And we finally got the last cryptid on my list. Nice. The very last cryptid on my list. I have now successfully killed every single cryptid in this game. Damn, I went through that much ammo. We're gonna go out to pick up some ammo, y'all. Alright, we need to leave. We need to leave. Quickly. Where are we going? I don't want to die here, do I? No, I don't want to die here. That's the correct answer. Okay. Let's get the fornication out of here. Where are we going, guys? Looks like this way. Follow the tracks, kind of, sort of, maybe? Not that way. And out! There we go! Am I using a Ghostbuster gun? Almost. Damn near. That friggin' electromagnetic chain or Gauss minigun is absurd. Ooh, Gourmand's Black Powder Blunderbuss. That's a fun one. Oh, hi guys. Sorry, didn't mean to shoot you. Meant to shoot you. Oh right, we're in a nuclear like bomb zone. All kinds of exciting things are going to start popping up. Would you stop? Do I need any irradiated vegetation? I always forget. I always forget where to get irradiated vegetation. So, there's lots of things you have to build in Fallout 76 that rely on, say, this stuff. That's weird. I shouldn't have done that. Where am I? I might be on the edge. So if we go back the other way, towards the flamethrowing dude right now, bad. You'll notice my rad meter is maxed out, and I simply don't care because I have all the right perks to simply not care. Yeah. I do occasionally know what I'm doing. Not often, but occasionally. I mean, my rad meter is currently literally pegging, and I am taking no rads at all. Because, like I said, I know what I'm doing on occasion. Not very often, but on occasion. Alright, where are some plants around here? I would like a plant. Plant. You should be irradiated. Why aren't you irradiated? That's very strange. There we go! Bomb berries. Those are what firecracker berries turn into in a rataroot. Much better. Ultracite veins exist one way or the other. Doesn't really matter. But they're still useful if I can mine them. This dude's following me around picking up all my crap. Alright, fine. Whatever. So yeah, firecrackers turn into bomb berries once you drop a fucking nuclear bomb on them. And there's red, yellow, and purple yellow cake flux you have to make other things. And you have to collect enough irradiated vegetation to be able to make enough of the appropriate colored stuff to make more stuff in the game, and I always forget which is which. I think this makes yellow cake. I think that other thing made red. And I'm pretty sure Bomberry makes blue or purple or whatever the hell the right color is. I'm reasonably sure they're color-coded, but I always forget how much of each you need. And the problem is, the vegetation has a lifespan, but the yellow cake flake, or the flux doesn't. So if you go over or under, you basically fuck yourself. And I forget the exact math involved. Maybe I can just shove it in my freezer. Does that stuff keep in the freezer? I have no idea. But the only place you can pick this stuff up in is inside of a nuclear bomb area, which is one of the reasons I configured myself to be entirely rad resistant. I just don't give a flying fornication about rads. I can go into the hottest areas as a non-ghoul character and just not care. Now, I have not yet accomplished the hat trick of being at the epicenter of a nuclear bomb as it drops. Apparently, you get an award from Steam if you are at exactly the location that the bomb hits when it hits. But you have to be literally right underneath the bomb, precisely when it hits. And that's a challenging mathematical problem to solve, because the game doesn't actually tell you where the bomb's going to hit. It gives you a circle, and you have to figure out the center of it. See, raw cobalt flux. See, blue. Didn't I tell you blue? I just sworn I told you blue. Ooh, lots of yellow. Radberries. Pretty sure radberries are the strawberries that got irradiated. I mean, not exactly an imaginative name there, but you take what you can get. Let's see here. More radberries. But like I said, I hadn't killed that Super Wendigo before, and y'all were here for it. I mean, what a nonsensically useless accomplishment that is, but still. Yay! Checked off another thing on the list, right? What's that joke about the Hume playing with the feline by way of a laser pointer and telling the feline that, ha ha ha, you think you're a master hunter because you chase a meaningless dot? And then he puts down the laser pointer and picks up a game controller. Yeah, that does seem to be the reality these days. Alright. Have I cleaned out all the spicy vegetables around here? Spicy vegetables. Any more spicy vegetables? Or fruit? Remind me, is a strawberry a fruit or a vegetable? Because I keep getting confused. I think I have to kill things in an irradiated area to get other stuff too. Crap. I may have totally forgotten about the recipe and I may be fucking myself. Maybe that's why people were hunting things while I was busy hunting berries. Strawberries are fruits. And I feel like something that most humans consider to be a fruit isn't actually a fruit, it's a vegetable, and it's all kinds of confusing. I need hardened masses, don't I? I need hardened... Oh, I'm outside of the blast zone. And I can't fast travel inside of the blast zone, can I? No, I can't. Boo. Is there a road? There's a road up and to the left. Alright, cool. I think I came down that road. Specifically a drupe. A drupe fruit? You're telling me they named a type of fruit a drupe. It's a drupe fruit. It's a drupe fruit, y'all! I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I'm going to. It's fine. More ultrasite. Nice. Why don't you go away when I mine you? That's very strange. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Well, if all else fails, like I said, I can just freeze this crap and then we'll find some hardened masses or whatever when I need them. Where there should be some bad things somewhere. Grab all the things. Engage goblin mode. We certainly have... Oh crap! Mutated event. What's mutated event? What's mutation? Slows target down on attack. That's ugly. All right. Pretty sure I'm pretty close to being maxed out on cargo. And further, I am basically out of ammunition, because I have less than a full magazine left. So I'm pretty sure engaging in a event right now would be like a horrible idea on my part. Why am I doing so little damage right now? None of that is producing the things that I need. Dang it. I'm at the wrong end of the map. Okay. Supposed to go this way-ish. Alright. Go towards the light! This looks promising. What do we got here? Anybody home? Nobody home. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Still going the wrong way. God, I hope I can freeze this crap. If I can't, I've totally wasted almost the entire time. I don't see any big bads down there, though. I'm pretty sure I have to kill, like, special creatures in a rad zone to get, I think they're called hardened masses, like I said, to make the stuff that I need to make. And that could be an entire waste of fucking time. I don't see anybody here. Well, aside from you guys, you shouldn't really be alive right now, but it's fine! I guess we can just go down the rail line and see what we find. Let's just go down the rail line and see what we find. Wrong way, again. More plants, no critters. Here, critter, critter, critter. Here, critter, critter, critter. We ain't found shit. Apparently, Mr. We Ain't Found Shit has signed on to Spaceballs 2, the exploitation movie, or no, what Spaceballs 2, the cashioning, or whatever they're calling it. They have, I see green things. Come back here. Stand still. Don't move. I'll be right down to kill you momentarily. You guys. Don't go nowhere. There we go. Hardened masses. Nice. Just 2. I'll take it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Or no, Spaceballs 2, the cash grab. I think Mr. Brooks was at least honest that it is simply nothing more than a cash grab. And I mean, I do have to respect the honesty involved in that. But I still kind of wonder if it's something that they should do or not. But, I mean, it's not like Hollywood ever consults with me. I would probably save them so much heartache if they did, and yet they still don't. So, you know, take that for whatever it's worth. Alright, I think I've picked up enough critters at this point. We're not going to do the event, because I ain't got no ammo. Let's go see what we can make with our irradiated pile of irradiated crap. Ah, was it? Well, I thought it was called the cash grab, but is it called the search for more money? Because that's even funnier. I know they chose an amusing name, but I just can't remember what the hell it was. All right, let's see what we can make here. I always forget where to make it is the big question. Hell, they can spoof the prequels, they can spoof the sequels, they can spoof a whole pile of things now. We should not scrap the hardened mass. Do not scrap... What the fuck? Wendigo Colossus Vocal Sac. What the flying fornication to use that for? Better hold on to that. Where do I do the nuclear material bullshit? I always forget. Nuked flora, there we go. Now we can do cobalt and yellow cake. We got a lot of yellow cake. We only have enough high radiation fluids for 2 things, though. 3 things. So we'll do 2 of that. And 1 of that. And that's all she wrote. So I need more high radiation fluids. I don't know where to get those aside from high radiation zones. Is the bomb area still intact? It is still technically intact. I could go and try to get more, but yeah, doesn't really seem worth it. Okay, so let's go put some stuff away. Stables, blah blah blah, something. Nope. Nope. Stable flux. All right. Now theoretically, I might be able to put stuff in the freezer. I'm not sure. I cannot. Bullshit! The radioactive materials I can't store properly. That figures somehow. Wendigo Colossus Vocal Sac. Alright, I gotta look up what the hell I do with that. Wendigo Colossus Vocal Sac. Alright. It's used as a component when distilling liquid courage. Oh. Grants a temporary bonus of +1 to luck and strength, and immunity to uncontrollable fear attacks from the Wendigo Colossus and the Blue Devil. And that's all it does. That's kind of sad. So basically, you have to kill this monstrously large, monstrous creature, and all it does is produce a thing that you use to make booze. How very human. How very, very human. It is alcoholic, in fact, the liquid courage, so you're right, amusingly. Alright, we need to go get ammo for this stupid thing. Now, I could show you a fun way to get ammo, but I'll show you the dumb way to get ammo first, and then maybe the fun way. Oh, newbies. Let's go drop them some stuff. See if they notice this time or not. Where are the newbies? Newbie? Hello, newbie. You seem to be stalled out, though, so you might not see me. In the meantime, let's drop you a few of these things. Drop that. Drop all of those. There you go. Where do they come out? Dude! Fine. There we go. Thank you. See? I told you. They never notice. Oh, fuck off and die. You shouldn't even really survive the first hit. Be nice if we could hit something. Sure would be nice if we had some grenades. Oh wait, I have some grenades. Never mind. And this is the dumb way of collecting ammunition. If you hit the 76 entrance and grab a few ammo cans worth of ammo, and then you do a little hop, skip, and a jump over to Forward Station Tango, and get out of that ghoul's reach, because he's going to come after us, you can just hang out, dude. We're not going to worry about you. Don't make me walk, America. I mean, you're not wrong, are you? All right. Forward Station Tango has approximately, I don't know, 17 different ammo cans that you can raid, and they don't care. They just don't care. It's fascinating. Sadly, ammo bags do not actually contain ammo inside of them. They're just ammo bags. That's all.
Weapons at the ready.
All right, let's see what. Yeah, and yes, there is a crashed vertibird right here. No idea how it got dug in that deep, but it definitely did, and it's kind of weird. And they have changed the location of some of the ammo cans, which is frustrating to me, and I don't know why. I think that's really the frustrating part. I don't know why they moved them.
I wonder what California is like. Will we ever trek back someday?
You should get that mutation treated.
Which mutation, my Humie? I've got... I think I'm maxed out on mutations right now. I think I caught them all, yo. Gotta catch them all.
How to fix things? That's a skill, right?
Oh, that one's empty. Sad. Boo.
Those old army ranks are meaningless.
Those old army ranks are meaningless? Is that what she just said? Alright,
Stay
fine.
vigilant, Initiate.
Oh, just like the old army, huh?
Okay. We didn't quite get another magazine's worth of ammunition, so I'll show you the not fun way, well, I guess it's kind of fun way, of getting ammo.
Scorched, the Raider.
Blah, blah, blah. No one cares. And I've totally lost track of the chores we were supposed to be doing. I guess I should check on that too, shouldn't I? How are we doing? Still need more soap. Still need Nuka-Cola. Still need some Yao Guai. Maybe they've respawned by now. You can always go back and check. Oh, I don't have my jetpack on. What am I doing outside my tin can? Ah! I'm outside my tin can! So... You may have noticed, probably not, that I have a shitload of 5mm round. 73,000 rounds of it, in fact. There might be a reason for that. But part of the reason is you can feed your ammunition. I'll go ahead and show you. Let's grab, I don't even know how much. We can grab like 10,000 worth of it. Sure. For the purposes of demonstration, we will grab 10,000 rounds of 5mm. We will come over to this little console. We will say, hello, Mr. Console. I can't read you. What's wrong? Much better. I want to convert, I don't even know what this counts as. Ballistic? Must be ballistic higher power. 5mm! I want to sell a shitload of it. Hey, about 10,000 rounds. There we go. Boom! So, that converted 10,000 rounds of 5mm into 7,000 points. Now we have 30,000 points available. And now, we can go and buy... Eventually. Energy ammo... Electromagnetic cartridge, 2mm to be specific, and buy, well, 30,000 points worth. Gives us 1,500 cartridges. Whew, that'll do us for a while. Boop. And there we go. Behold, a fuck ton more ammo. Yeah, the ammo converter's handy. You take ammo you don't need and turn it into ammo you do need. And now I've got way more than I actually need carrying around. It's fine. Totally fine. I'm never going to make freaking liquid courage, so I don't really care about that. Weird big ball of gas can just go away. It's fine. Alright. How's our cargo doing? We're doing mole rats. We can go see if the mole rats have respawned or the Yaoguais have respawned. It's been long enough, right? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go find out. Deadpool's favorite thing. And you're still dead. Nope, you're not dead. Hello, Yaoguai! Goodbye, Yaoguai. Easy as that. Nice. Okay, let's go see if the soap factory has finished its reconstruction or not, shall we? Might as well. Well, I think Deadpool might actually be disappointed by a 5mm bullet. Or sorry, 2mm bullet. A 2mm electromagnetic cartridge. I mean, that is pretty small even by Hume caliber standards. Oh, right. I am not, still not in my suit. I should probably fix that. I literally just annihilated a Yaoguai while not being in power armor. That should tell you just how terrifying this electromagnetic freaking Gauss minigun nonsense thing actually is. Ooh, toads. Frogs. They leave behind uranium bits. Normally they leave behind uranium bits. Never mind. Where are you? Maybe only certain frogs leave. Oh, there we go. Uranium ore. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Hello, Finland. Peter Gray. Don't know that we've seen Finland before on the live stream, but maybe we have, and I just missed it. What time is it there? By the Gray Maker. What are you, 9? Where? I don't even... 9 o'clock in the morning? No. I don't even know what time it is there. Goodness gracious. No soup! Boo. Means mole rats won't be around either. Well, since Finland just showed up, I suppose we should hang around to do something, as opposed to just bailing out and going picking up soap, because that seems kind of dumb.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
Indeed it is. Ah! Where'd you come from? Environmental storytelling skeleton. He's just chilling, man. He's hanging out. He's in fact letting it all hang out. Kind of wild. Anything else? Anything else? I gotta unload like a lot more crap. We're just gonna scrap this crap stuff. I'd prefer selling it, but we're just gonna scrap it because it's easier. It's just easier. Already have that. Already have that. Don't know if I have that. Don't care about that. don't have the quads. We're going to hang on to that. I really need to figure out what the fornication is going on with my weight. But, in the meantime... Well, it's probably the 2,500 rounds of electromagnetic cartridges I have. Let's go empty some of those out into load bearing, which is always a fun one. It's 3 a.m. Peter Gray, why are you awake at 3 a.m.? You defeated Vote for King of Chat. I still have no idea what those little stupid awards are meant to do, but whatever. Why are we out here?
Civilians, please exit the area.
Ah! Friggin' mole rats! Guess I do need to kill them, don't I? Who is shooting? You're shooting at me. Is anybody else here? No. Well, I can't complete an event by myself. So, yeah. Especially not this event. This event requires you to be in like 4 different locations simultaneously. And that's just not going to work out for us. So, do I have any claim tokens available? I have 91 tokens. I was probably waiting to save up to 100 tokens. But that would first require someone else to show up to help me with this event. And it appears that no one is interested. Oh, wait. One Humi. Hello, Humi. 2 of us is not enough, dude. I think we need at least 3, but you're going to push a button anyways, aren't you? You push the button anyways. Alright. I don't think this is going to work well.
Attention. Shaft reopening detected. Support personnel, please
Okie
initiate
dokie.
collection and auto runner repair tasks with caution. Structural instability detected.
Let's go find out. Do you know what you're supposed to be doing, man? And you're level 500. It seems like you should know what you're supposed to be doing. You're busy mining. Why are you mining?
Attention support personnel. Aftershock detected. Please collect any newly recovered
Okay, well, I got this guy.
System restored.
You're just
Activating
mining.
collection protocol.
Oh, fuck me running. I can't keep all 3 of these idiots running simultaneously. I mean, I can go trigger them all, but I can't keep them alive.
Support team, proceed to designated collection task.
Okay.
All systems
That's all I'm going to take responsibility for. I might be able to keep 2 of them alive. If we're being entirely unnecessarily overly generous. At least he's finally shooting at something? Oh, he fixed one.
Miner network fully operational.
Alright,
Activating
fine.
advanced collection protocol.
Nope. There's a jackhole. There's multiple jackholes. Ah, potatoes.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Where are you even shooting from? Go away. Not what I meant to do, but it'll be fine. Crap, 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 crap. I need to do stuff. Where's the stuff I need to do? Oh no, oh no, oh no. That. And where the hell is my carry weight? There we go. That.
Transferring mineral to storage for collection.
Who's shooting my dude?
Our miner system disabled. Immediate repairs required.
Which one needs repairs? I don't know. Is it the one I'm trying to take care of? Oh no. Okay, we got another person. Somebody's coming to help. No, it's the one he's supposed to be taking care of. Dude, what are you doing? Where's my dude? Oh, he's still getting shot at. Of course he's getting shot at. Okay. Dude repaired. Okay, okay. How much longer does this stupid thing last? Another minute and a half? Fuck me, running. Alright. Now at least we have 3 squishies involved, so maybe we can keep these idiots alive. Go away. Oh, freaking mole rat. Man, explosive mole rat.
Mineral transfer required. Please use flame token.
Okay, okay. We're doing better now. It's fine. It's what? Hey, you left your dude. Fuck's sake. We got another squishy coming, maybe? That'd be nice. Somebody's taking damage, though. You left your dude.
Mineral harvesting routine interrupted. Auto repair.
System restored.
Stop leaving your fucking dude, man. And I know I left my dude, and now he's getting shot too, but I had to take care of your dude. Okay, now it's time to exit stage left, pursued by a mine collapse. Time to leave. There we go. Is there no chat? Not really. You can technically do a short-range audio broadcast, but basically no one ever does it. And I have no idea how that would work with the live stream, so yeah. But no, there's no text chat, and there's barely any audio chat, so you can't coordinate, sadly. It's very annoying. No? Stop that. Alright, did we get enough tokens to maybe get a grand haul out of this nonsense? We did! We also got a Gatling laser. Nice. Alright. So what does a, what was it, legendary jackpot haul even look like? I don't even know! We have a new plan. Psychotats. 4 rounds of ammunition. 2 more rounds of ammunition. 8 more rounds of ammunition. This is not, does not seem like a jackpot haul to me. 4 more rounds of ammunition. Yeah, this is not a jackpot haul. What? What? I was saving up 100 tokens and this is what you give me? This is what you give me? Okay, black titanium scrap is nice. I'll give you that. Miner suit scrap? I don't even know what that is. Concrete scrap! Fan-fucking-tastic. Nuclear waste. Okay, that's marginally useful. Lead scrap. Okay, so basically it's the whole pile of junk. Steel scrap. Alright, more junk. Aluminum scrap. Even more junk. Gold scrap. Amusingly, gold is worthless here. Sadly, there's no gold pressed latinum. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Wow. That was disappointing. Well, clearly I need to go home before the carry weight booster burns off and dump all my scrap, because apparently I picked up a shitload of scrap, much to my probably regret. Wow. Just like, wow. 99% of that was just totally useless. No frogs? No toads? No toad for you! Ah, there we go. Maxed out our weight limit. And just went under our weight limit. I need to go recharge my battery again sometime soon, don't I? Okay. Weapons. Nothing rare. Nothing rare. Oh! Well, I guess we should see, just for the sake of seeing, what that mutated party pack gives us. Birdbone Serum, Stimpack Super, Stimpack, Zealot's Boxing Glove, a treasure map, which invariably end up being worthless, loose screws, okay, unrefined gunpowder, which I have no idea what you actually use it for. I keep collecting it though. Lead scrap again, and more scrap, and more scrap, and more, fine. Apparently we just got a whole pile of scrap. Oh, and some ammo. I'll take the ammo. That's fine. 160 rounds. That counts. And that's it. Fan-freaking... Wait, what? Oh. Fantastic. Well, the bird bone serum I don't want. It reduces strength and increases risk of limb damage. And as you can tell by me running a fucking Gauss minigun, we don't sneak. So that's kind of useless. I'll hold on to it though, because it might eventually be useful. So yeah. I mean, unless y'all want to hang around while I go blip over to a private server to pick up the last soap, that's about the extent of today's entertainment, I believe. No. Gave me something? What did you give me? Stalker Grognak's Axe. Thank you. Where are you? Pat the cat. Thank you. No idea why a robotic cat cares about being patted, but you know what? You pat the cat. So I'm deliberately scrapping legendaries and selling everything else because there is a 1% chance every time you scrap a legendary that you will learn one of the upgrades. 1% chance. Yeah. It's not great. Alright, well, private server it is. You think it's just you and the Finnish guy? Have we dropped off that precipitously? There are technically 47 online right now. Just no one talking in chat. I have no idea what they're doing, but there are 47 squishies just hanging around out there listening to me jabber and you chat on the chattery, Javier. So, I mean, I don't know. Or YouTube's lying, which is entirely possible and likely. Maybe I provide good background noise for Thanksgiving Day dinner or something. That sounds horrible, man. Well, who would turn this on the background at Thanksgiving? I don't know. It's lying. I mean, it's YouTube. The base assumption is that it's lying. Oh, C. McDivitt, how did Helldivers go? Can you actually ferment eggnog? Seems like there's too much cream in eggnog for it to be fermentable.
Core systems.
It went badly. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Oh, the frogs are back. Ye old frogs. You know what? I don't actually care about the frogs. I'm not even going to bother shooting at them because I really don't care. My defenses will take care of them. It's fine. I'm not sure anyone knows what eggnog is, honestly, when you get right down to it. But I don't know of any other creams that can be fermented. It seems like there's maybe there's like some chemical rule about they're turkeys, right. I totally forgot that I was supposed to show you the turkeys. Let's pick up some soap real quick and then I'll show you the turkeys. Because the turkeys are kind of horrifying in their own right. The bacteria that would take over would be at best the lactic fermentation bacteria. I'm assuming lactic fermentation doesn't produce alcohol? Ah, fermented milk is cheese and or yogurt. So you would make eggnog flavored cheese. That does not sound awesome. See, I told you. I told y'all there was a shit ton of soap here. Again, I have no idea why the skeleton needed that much soap. But I told you. Wasn't lying. There. Got us some soap. All right, mole rats. Let's bag and tag some mole rats real quick, and then we'll go find the turkeys, because that'll at least knock out basically everything I have left. Yeah, eggnog flavored cheese. That phrase alone causes concern in my processors. Come on now. No one cares about the tally. There we go. Let's go find those supposed mole rats that are supposed to be hanging around here. I swear there are mole rats here. Hey, Ozark the Goat. We're about to wrap up, but welcome aboard. Oops. Ran out of power.
How many more fucking empty Nuka-Cola bottles am I gonna buy?
This is a level 2 nuclear alert.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
This is a level 2 nuclear alert.
We're not going to do that.
Standard energy plant WV-06 has suffered a critical failure.
Oops.
Hazmat teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
There they are. Hello, mole rats. Welcome to the suck. Nope, you ran away. Mole rats swim. Mole rats, they swim now. When did that happen? Come on, you little dorks. I just got to kill 2 more of you. Where are you? There you are. Make that 1 more. Thought I saw there was 1 more hiding around here somewhere. Really? Another off by 1 error? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Fuck. What game is this? This is Fallout 76. Which is a totally non-sequential game in the Fallout universe, considering that there is Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4. Amusingly, there have not been 76 Fallout games. Not far off, honestly, given that Fallout Tactics and Fallout Shelter and Fallout Brotherhood and there's a couple other Fallout games too. So, I mean, they're working their way up, but there have not been 76 Fallout games yet. And the mole rats apparently just wanted to go somewhere else. So, we'll go find mole rats up here. We know there are mole rats up here. Ah, you were playing Helldivers with Ozark. Nice. There is internal game playing going on amongst the audience. That's kind of cool. Hello, mole rat. Goodbye, mole rat. All right. Stupid little mole rats. You go do mole ratty things. We're gonna go find some turkeys. I gotta remember where the turkeys are, though. Where are the turkeys? I always forget where they are. I promised you turkeys, so we're gonna find turkeys. I just have to remember where the fuck the turkeys are. I think here? Well, there's a turkey right there, so I'm hopeful that research site Saxony is correct. There's nobody nearby. They're all underground. And they can't reach me anyways. Come on. Yeah, you. You dug into rock. How did you do that? Weird. Ah, some of the audience is literally a pair of twins. Information I did not know. So the real question is, which one of you found me first? All right, turkeys, 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 turkeys. Super mutants. I don't want super mutants. I want goddamn turkeys. Fuck you guys. I'm out.
Let's play.
Or fuck off and die? I know there are turkeys around here somewhere.
Now you went and got me mad.
You can't even shoot me. Ah, Ozark takes the crown. There we go. Turkeys! Come here. Get back here. I knew they were around here somewhere. See? Thrashers. Very large, very angry, screaming turkeys that are attacking a pheasant. Nope, nope. You get away from me. You cause lots and lots of damage. The Thrashers take the idea that they used to be dinosaurs very, very seriously, and they are basically dinosaur-scale little tiny terrors. So yeah, those are turkeys. And the pheasant. Oh no, the pheasant didn't make it. Sorry, dude. There's no one. Hello, pheasant. Oh, Thrasher. I don't know why you scream at me. Dude, stay down. And the pheasant still didn't make it. Well, we got some intestines out of it. Yeah, see, Thrashers can bring down Brahmin. That's a problem. Turbo turkeys. What an unpheasant end. Ha, 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 ha. There was one more thing that I thought of that I was going to show you before we bailed, and I totally forgot what it was going to be. Oh no. Well, maybe I'll remember. Oh right, the gold. The gold. I think that guy reset. I was going to show you that whole I buy gold thing. I buy power, or I buy power. Yeah, I buy power versus CyberPower PC. Such a weird dichotomy of companies. I buy gold direct or something. Where is it? The Wayward. Where else would it be? Country roads. I mean, seriously, a 5-foot-tall turkey would be absolutely terrifying. And those things were at least 5 feet tall. And yeah, you would not want that coming at you, like, at all. Also, just so you know, at the Wayward, there is a robotic cow. It thinks it's a cow. It hangs out with the cows. No one asks questions because it's too heavily armed to ask questions of. So, yeah, everyone is just like, yep, it's a robotic cow. All right, now, somewhere up here. Where's that dude? Upstairs. In the very, very patriotic shirt.
Hey there, friend. Can I interest you in some gold bullion?
Now, for the sake of it, I'm going to walk through all the conversational choices because they're all funny.
I am the truest of patriots, and nothing says America more than a pile of gold. Am I right? So, can I help you showcase your own American spirit?
Oh, that's all I get? Fine.
You could build a small pyramid with all this gold. That's all I had. For now, anyway. Check back every week, friend. I'll have more for you then.
So the longer story about Smiley...
All that gear in Vault 79 can be yours for the right price.
...is Vault 79. Vault 79, unlike, say, Vault 76, which is a vault you came out of in this game, Vault 79 was the one intended for the president, if I remember right. And most of the secret servers ended up inside of the Vault 79 before everything went to shit, along with Fort Knox's entire stash of gold. And, well, the bombs dropped, whoever fired them. Pretty sure it was the Chinese, could be anyone. And the gold afterwards was basically worthless. Except now the gold is actually useful because you can buy things with gold. In fact, let me go to Vault 79 and show you. If I remember where the hell Vault 79 actually is. Hold on. Let me check. Where the hell is Vault 79? I don't remember. Please stand by. Vault 79 is buried underneath... Oh, right. It's north of the Bealey family cabin. Vault 79 is right there. But you don't actually go in there. You go up here. To the mysterious cave! I mean, that'd be too convenient, Javier. That'd just be too easy! Also, I would imagine that Fort Knox was probably on the list of, like, Soviet nuclear bomb locations and probably Chinese nuclear bomb locations too, so maybe don't put it directly where you expect a nuclear bomb to be dropped. Or no. Do I come in here? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Do I remember the number? No, I do not. Maybe try going Vault 79 the front door? Can I go in the front door now? I mean, that'd be like trying to bury your gold underneath NORAD or something like that. You know that NORAD is going to be hammered into oblivion. It might survive, it might not, but either way, you can't really get to it very easily after it gets hammered by 17 fucktillion bombs. So, I mean... Trifold American flag. Nice. Elevator. Elevator door. Thank you very much. Gold Vault operations. I mean, West Virginia is 50 miles away from Fort Knox, right? Right? It's all about the same... I mean, America's all about the same size as Europe, right? Right? All right. Behold. I like how everyone down here is walking around in the same black and white suits that Secret Service always uses. Blend in? Who blends in here? No one blends in here.
I'm not gonna hold your hand on an assignment. I'm not your mama.
You're not my mama? Fine. Who's the guy who's selling this crap?
Thanks for
Is it
pulling
Slick?
that fat out of the fire in the vault.
No, not Slick. Regs. But look at all of that gold!
Yeah, we don't call him Slick for nothing.
Like, seriously, I mean, you look at more windows, and look at, I mean, look how high that goes up. And look at all the freaking bars. I'll take that, thank you. And also that. I gotta come down here for springs more often. Because telephones and fans have springs in them. I don't know, man. Why do anything in the Fallout universe? None of it makes sense. I think that's kind of the point.
What are you looking at?
You. What you gonna do? PETA? Let me guess how you came by your name, you pain in the ass. Where's Regs? Where's Regs? No, seriously, where's Regs? I always lose track of him. He's somewhere down here. Slick. Okay,
It's
cool.
a great look on you.
Thanks.
Agent
Regs.
Stern should never have had a child. That little brat is a pain in the ass.
So, you can buy all kinds of stuff with gold. Beautiful, shiny gold. Like, literally, all kinds of things. I do not have nearly enough gold for most of this yet. But let's see what I can buy. You have 997 available. T-65 crap, solar armor crap, Secret Service welded arms. Okay, check. Secret Service stuff, blah, 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 blah. Prime plasma caster, prime Gauss pistol, plasma cutter, pepper shaker. I don't know where to get the pepper shaker, but I really, really want to get the pepper shaker because the pepper shaker seems fucking hysterical. Another thing I haven't quite unlocked yet. Also, no, actually, I have a Hellstorm missile launcher now. I just don't know how to make it yet, which is sad. Hellcat, which I think I have. I've lost count at this point. Gauss pistol, fine. That's all. All right, fine. Crusader pistol suppressor. Brotherhood recon nonsense. Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't actually know if I actually want any of this stuff. to be brutally honest. I don't run a Hellcat. I don't run a T-65. I barely have a Hellstorm. I do have a plasma caster. Pulse capacitor. Drains target power armor battery by 5. How often do you encounter enemy power armor in this game? Like, never. That's dumb. Secret Service armor is okay. I like my Civil Service armor actually better. I guess I could finish off the Secret Service. No, I can't even finish off the Secret Service kit. I don't got enough gold. I ain't got enough gold, man. I ain't got enough gold. I mean, the Hellcat does look nice, but I run skins on top of all of it, so I don't really care. I should probably come back eventually and finish off the Secret Service body armor. Yeah, the right leg and right arm. But I don't have enough for that yet. Instead, I run the you can't see it right now because I'm wearing a costume. But I run the civil armor. And you can't hardly see anything about the details because I hate how this looks. Just changing the view. Nope. That doesn't help. There's all kinds of bonuses courtesy of the civil service armor that you can't see because I'm not at the right equipment. I'll show you that later then. Fine.
Maggie is a sweet girl. Even if the others think she's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's PETA. Alright, let's go charge up our battery yet again. Do the thing that no one likes with the fusion core and call ourselves done, I think. Because we've been doing this for, 3 hours now. And I think we may have done enough. So the funny thing, Ozark the Goat, is that there are a few different currencies on your planet that, specifically in the USAian area, that seem to remain constant. And one of them is, yes, gold, amusingly enough. Another is an actual Thompson machine gun. I forget the exact ratio, but depending on where you used to live, I believe you could buy a small home for the cost of 5 Thompson machine guns when they were first introduced onto the market. And in approximately the same area, you can still buy a small home for approximately the same cost as a Thompson machine gun. It's kind of funny that way. Stop shooting at it. Okay. Bang, bang, thump. Thump. I mean, we might as well go chug some Nuka-Cola, shan't we? Or we can go skip into a mutated event really quick. Let's go skip into a mutated event really quick. We rolled around the clock, we might as well. So yes, there are some inflation and recession-proof currencies, but they're, again, ones you never see coming. I mean, I guess gold you might see coming, but a Thompson machine gun? Really? Didn't see that one coming. So, I think, Javier Online, Kentucky is the next area of the map being opened up on Fallout 76. And let me finish up this event and I'll explain my rationale there. Oh yeah, first editions of The Hobbit, yeah. Even, they are worth more than their weight in gold. Test your metal, I love that event. Oh, that's fine. So, give me just a second, Javier. And someone pull up a Google map to verify my information is actually correct. Because I am not convinced that it is, because I know so little about your fucking globe when you get right down to it. Stand by. Alright. Somebody else can talk to initiate pause. Alright. Why am I overweight? Really? What happened? Hold on. Tap, 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 tap. There. And that didn't fix it. Although now I can run? Nope, I still can't run. What is going on here? Oh, for crying out loud. There. Okay, so, the map expansion is over here, where this stupid little cardinal is hanging out. And so it's west of Point Pleasant, which is I think a real place in West Virginia. And I'm pretty sure, if I read the instructions correctly, that the expansion is intended to take place in Kentucky, which I think is across whatever river this is right here at Point Pleasant. And that could be wrong, I could be misunderstanding, but I'm pretty sure that's what's supposed to be happening. And no, gold doesn't weigh anything. So that doesn't actually matter. I clearly did something else wrong. But let's go ahead and eat some food, baby, and that'll get rid of some stuff. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. We'll just burn some ammo. How about that? I thought I sold all the Gulper crap. Maybe not. They all did. Like, literally, they all did. Okay. That was disappointing. I could just hang out here and finish the event. Well, I was going to burn some ammo, but why bother, considering there's no point in me shooting. I hear a bomb.
Keep it together, gladiators. 2 rounds to go.
Where's the golden snitch? There you are. Boom! Okay. Well, he almost burned through half a magazine. Anybody want to come out of here? Well, I seem to have pissed off everyone. That's nice.
Ready, gladiators? They're bringing out the heavy hitters.
Really? Ow. Who'd have thunk? I have to emote. Y'all know how good I am at emoting. There we go. Oh, now you're getting your power armor? Seems like you maybe should have done that before, but I don't know, man. Could be wrong. The final round. This one has like big bads, if I remember right. Grimbot. The audience is up in the wings. You can't see them because they don't exist. Big bada boom. There he is. Legendary regenerating Grimbot. Good night, Grimbot. Oh wait, there's another one.
I can't wait to see what the tribe says when we tell her about this one. Time to get back to base.
There we go. Big bada boom. More mutated party backs. Yay! For what little good there are. It's fine. And we are overloaded yet again, obviously. I mean, is anyone surprised given how that fight went? Let's go see if we can unload some crap. In the future, people still get scammed by PPV. I mean, here you are watching me play a game of me playing a game of other people. Yeah, it gets very meta when you think about it like that, isn't it? I'm playing a game of people watching while people are watching me play the game of me playing the game. What? We're not going to sell off those. We're going to sell off these things.
Apocalyptic hellscape. On popular demand, this month's creative learning classes are on wilderness survival. Courses and crafting materials are now available.
Okay. I don't really need the metal helmet. Don't need that helmet either. That helmet isn't even useful, but it looks cool, so there's that. I don't need 2 black helmets, so. Iguana on a stick is about to go bad, yo!
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Item cannot be traded? What? When did frog legs have no value? When did that happen? What? Frog legs have no value. What? That's so weird. Frog leg. Value 0. I could swear they did not used to have a 0 value, but I'll go ahead and eat them and get it out of the stack. That's fine. Alright, and we need to drink some more Nuka-Cola. It's got what plants crave. Do we have any more hiding in here somewhere? This is better than cable TV by light years. That seems generous, but I'll take it. Nuka-Cola! It's got what plants crave. And yes, drinking a Nuka-Cola does in fact add a cap to your inventory, which is kind of funny. We're going to hit 25. There we go. Thank you very much. In fact, we can go ahead and drop all the Nuka crap into our storage bin, because I don't need to carry that crap around. Oh no. My inventory, it is full. Not quite full yet. Almost full. It's full of healthy additives, artificial flavors, and preservatives. I just rewatched that movie, and it's absolutely terrifying how totally predictive it actually is. I have nothing positive to say about how your world has turned out since that movie was produced. Nothing positive at all. I love that the China Lake blooper shows up in this game, by the way. Y'all want a grenade? Here, have a grenade. In fact, have 2 grenades, because we've got +1 projectiles. Kind of want to hang on to this one. That one actually seems kind of fun. Hold on. Is there anything I can do to make that one more fun? What have I unlocked that allows me to improve the China Lake blooper? Not sure anything, honestly. 2-shot, legendary mod, standard receiver, short barrel, long barrel. Just increases range. That's all. Literally just increases range. Boo. Short stock, full stock. Increases accuracy. So you can make the China Lake super blooper with the long barrel and the full stock, because they kind of balance each other out. But, meh. Meh. It is a tube. It's totally a tube. But before you feel sad about me getting rid of it, allow me to show you the super tube. Where is super tube? I have so many weapons. So many weapons. Where is the super tube? I have totally forgotten what the fuck it's called. It should be around here somewhere. The Peacemaker! Damage increases up to 100% as health increases. I have no idea why it's only 39% because my health is at 100% right now, but it doesn't really matter. 25% weapon speed, negative 90% weight, and it is a magazine-fed super blooper. Oh, the China Lake was pump action? I thought it was a single shot. My mistake. But yes, the super blooper is around. I still have no idea what trail fireworks do. I don't even know if I should keep them around or not. I literally have no idea what these stupid things do. This thing makes plants grow fast. I don't really care. I just keep it around because I haven't figured out how to make one yet. So yeah, we're going to get rid of the single blooper because we in fact have the super blooper. Goodbye, mini blooper. Ooh, 22 treasure units. Not quite enough to finish that armor set I was just talking about. Ah, well. I think I still have another mutated party pack. Undershirt and jeans. Stim back. Aristocrat's Deathclaw Gauntlet. Well, that's nice at least. Probably scrappable. Totally scrappable. Up to 50% damage based on the caps you have. Replenish 15 action points on each kill, plus 3 luck. It's actually not that bad. But still going to scrap it, because I don't use melee weapons. Goodbye. Oh, nice! See, that was at 1%. We didn't actually learn it, but we got the upgrade anyways. Like I was saying about legendary things, every time you scrap a legendary thing, you have a 1% chance to either learn how to make one of the mods on it, or you get a 1% chance to get one of the mods on it. And we got the Aristocrats one, which honestly isn't that bad when you get right down to it. You just have to keep a large inventory of caps on hand, which we do, so no big deal. We'll go ahead and put that away, though. All right. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to go try to sell some stuff. Not here, though. Dum, 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 dum. I don't like the new legendary system personally. It's very annoying. I like the old legendary system in Fallout 76, but again, no one consults with me, so we get what we get, and we get to cry about it all the same. So, you know, here we are, crying.
I am Liberty Prime. I am America.
I am America. Did someone, like, double-tap Cranberry Bog? They totally double-tapped Cranberry Bog. Why would you do that? I mean, setting off a nuke in this game is actually somewhat challenging. It takes about 30-ish minutes, maybe 20 if you're really quick about it, and have a solid team behind you. So, man, all right, that's a thing you can do, I guess. Because you actually have to fight through an entire bunker full of very pissed off robots. And then punch in the nuclear launch code and select your nuclear launch location and this, that, and the fucking other. And it takes a couple minutes. Like I said, 20 minutes optimistically. It's not exactly a small endeavor to launch a nuclear missile in this game. You would think it was, given how flagrantly they just toss missiles around. But no, it's actually kind of a big deal. Oh, he died. Fetid, Rad Toad. Fetid. That's a lovely adjective. I like that. Okay, like I said, I was going to go try and sell some stuff. Sell things! My Modus terminal! Pretty much all I sell is plans, and they're all $10. Or 10 caps, I guess, technically. So if you're ever on a server with me and you don't have a plan, there is the possibility that I might. And, I'll sell it to you for cheap. Mireless jerky. I don't know if anyone already... See, the problem is a lot of these you can pick up anywhere, so I never actually know what they're worth. Apparently that one's worth a lot. Although these the suggested numbers are basically meaningless. They're just made up numbers that... The points are made up and nothing really matters. So yeah. Wooden crate. Wooden shack doors? Alright, fine, we'll do one. Wooden tables. We'll do one. Table lamps. Okay. Spooky scarecrow headpiece. I don't even know what that is. Literally never made it. Everybody knows what a mole miner gauntlet is. I mean, that's like one of the... stash is full. There we go. Fine. Okay. I dare say we have done everything that we have set out to do. And for probably more. I guess we can buy some stuff real quick. I have 155 points. Oh, 155 points. I'm rank 118, so I can't get here yet. I don't use power fists because I can't wear them in power armor. It still pisses me off. I already got the scratching post. The Mistress of Mystery storyline in 76 is fucked up. If you want a story of how bad families can be, do that storyline. It's not good. They were not healthy in any definition of that word. Very weird. Don't care about Renovator title. The Stein is kind of cool, though. I mean, that's kind of cute. Yeah, sure, why not? It's only, what, 25 tickets? Something? I don't use pickaxes, so I don't give a crap about that. I don't need yet another Player icon. I have too many as it is right now. Nuka-Cola tiles. Don't need anything pink. Thank you very much. I'll take the legendary module. I already took that though. Yeah, I don't. That's too much pink for me. Thank you. I already took the loot bag pail, so that's fine. I got the kettle. I got the kettle. Let's see. Mystery magazine package. That might actually help me flesh out my collection, so that might be good. That seems fine. I don't need yet another... Although the deputy thing is kind of cute. I don't really care about the titles. What do we got here? Squeaky clean! Kind of weird. More player icons. The pink ship in Cosmeteer is more than enough pink. That is very, very true. More than enough pink. Absolutely. I'll go ahead and grab the Derby game because it's another skin of a game I already have, but it's kind of fun, so that's fine. I already got the soup thingy. Home cooked. There we go. Oh, a new signal launcher thing. That's fine. We already got the ragdoll cat, although we're running the robot cat right now, so it's fine. I don't launch nukes like ever, so the key cards are useless. I have like 30 of them in my stash, and I really don't know what to do with them. The rug's kind of funny. I like the rug. Yeah, that'll do. I don't build any miniature statues. They're so small. And that's what she said. Beheaded chicken player icon. That's moderately terrifying. The Chrysalis sign, you like that? Yeah, I already claimed that one. It does look kind of cool, though, doesn't it? It's a solid logo. All right. Circle G flare. Do we have anything worth 35 points left? We got the Mr. Cran plushie. I guess I'll just hold on to these and see what other points I can gather up next time I play. Although, like I said, I'm pretty sure if we go back to main menu real quick and go to news, which is amusingly is not in. Pretty sure the game resets on December 2nd. The season resets on December 2nd even, meaning everything starts over again. Oh, double XP. And double gold bullion. That's how we got so much gold that fast. Nice! Road trip bundle. I guess we should investigate momentarily. Because you can see how many stupid atoms I have, and I have not spent hardly any at all. Road trip bundle, Wanderer. Is that not the gas station from New Vegas? It looks like the gas station from New Vegas. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. Ohio state line. Oh, maybe it's Ohio that we're going to, not Kentucky. I could be mistaken. The western expansion of the West Virginia map going to Ohio. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense than Kentucky, doesn't it? Like I said, I don't really know where your stupid states are. I don't know. But okay, fine. We have spent 3+ hours playing Fallout 76. I do believe that is enough for now. And shockingly, 40 of you have hung on for the entire thing, which I really don't understand, but that's fine. But either way, yes, Ohio. Okay, it was Ohio, not Kentucky. I was wrong. I am sorry. We made a mistake. Here, open our wrists. And if you understand that reference, you're my kind of fan. But in the meantime, it was fun playing Fallout with y'all. And maybe we'll do some more live streaming tomorrow, or if not, in the days thereafter. So, check back periodically, and hopefully YouTube will notify you appropriately. And in the meantime, and as always, good night and good luck.